that's constantly bothering me is like somewhere in my left hip, left pelvic area. I had a really hard slam last year in June, and I still experience like pain and discomfort over there.
Okay,
so,
in the back there?
Yeah, and it's almost like once I had the knee surgery, it's like this diagonal thing, you know, where my body is like, this like really started getting a lot of discomfort in it, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Like if I just slightly bump it, I feel like either my hips or pelvis is out of line or like something in my lower spine, but I don't think it's like a bulge disc or anything in the spine. The spine never hurts. It's always like right where I fell, like right over here. So those are the two things that are bothering me.
Okay.
I want to see some like improvement.
Okay, yeah, that's good information. Okay, so I mean, I'm drawing a blank now because I don't really know where to go from that. I'm trying to just draw off of. Okay, got your left knee, got that hip issue, and you're saying it's like every time you. It's not like a moving thing. So every time you're moving, you feel your hip, or. Let me help you out there. Right. Perfect. I always forget about that.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, could you be a little more specific then about the hip? I know you told me that's like when you bump into things and.
Yeah, it's like it has to be like an alignment thing because it doesn't hurt all the time. And now that I've seen improvement in my knee in the last couple weeks, the pain in my left hip is starting to like decrease. So
That's good. You said decrease.
Decrease, yeah.
Okay.
But it also it's been there since June. So like actually like I was gonna like seek out like a chiropractor or something to like snap me back into alignment or something, because it's definitely like something in the hip.
And you said it's been since June,
Yeah.
and then it originally started because you fell. What were you doing when you fell? Were you just?
I was stage diving at a hardcore show down in Santa Cruz.
Okay, hell yeah, yeah, worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have you done anything to try and fix that problem initially?
Just stretching and working out at the gym. I've never seen anyone for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought it went away, and then since this knee surgery it came back, and it's like, yeah, and I'm like, okay, something's.
So your knee seems to be getting better, but that seems to be maybe.
I feel like it's like, yeah, my back, whatever is going on there, it's definitely plateaued, and it's staying where it's at, you know.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's weird. Every once in a while, you know, like you're doing your daily activities or something, if I bump into a counter, barely tap it, all of a sudden I'll get that pinch, and I'm like, fuck, it's still there.
Right.
Where is the pinch exactly coming from?
It's so weird, man. I don't know. Like it's like right in this area.
Okay. So and does it feel like tissue pinchy? I'm just gonna.
Yeah, that's fine,
we're
that's
gonna
fine.
roll.
That's
yeah,
fine.
we're
Yeah,
gonna roll together.
That's fine.
Oh, I'm doing this movement right here. No, it's like I don't think it's tissue. It's like right there. I'm feeling a pinch just
Here?
by moving my hips. Yeah.
If you push into me here, does that clear it?
Yeah, but if I was to like bump into something right
For
there,
sure. I'm just wondering if pushing this way
yeah.
gets that pinchy thing to kind of stretch and relieve or alleviate.
I don't feel the pinch anymore,
And then go back the other way.
and then I feel it.
Yeah.
Right
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that feels to me more like joint structural.
Yeah.
So it's essentially what it feels like is your pelvis is closing in on your lumbar spine or your low back.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hinging up, and then your rib cage is coming down, and that's probably the pinch that you're getting. And then obviously you're getting that like weird reverb thing, and that's probably the nerves getting aggravated when you bang into something. And then it kind of excites that nerve system there. So
it gets more sensitive throughout the workday because I'm bending over people to cut hair.
Right.
And so.
Right.
So maybe just make a quick little note, like positional on that zone specifically. Yeah, and what I do like sometimes or most of the time is all like, so we got buckets here.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll do like whatever you want to call it, left hip pinch thing, whatever you want to write.
So like on this
Anywhere you can write
Okay.
here or here,
Yeah.
something like that. So just write like left hip pinch. Yep. And then I'd like parenthesize structural, and then alleviate with lateral shift right, lateral shift left. I don't know. I fuck up words all the time.
Right.
I'm writing too quick to even care how I'm spelling stuff.
With what translation?
Yeah, it's like pelvic translation left. And then like I'd write nerve impingement question mark. Just, you know, hypothesizing that's a potential cause of what that sensation could be. So
Okay.
yeah. And so now we got a bucket, right? We
A
got
bucket,
one.
right.
We've kind of paint tunneled-ish that subsystem there.
And now I was gonna like ask more about the knee.
Yeah,
So
which
the
is
knee's
this
getting
is the
better.
big dog. Right?
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is the big thing.
Yeah, this is got the knee surgery back in April.
So there we go. That's the stuff we're looking for. Like, when did this happen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the primary?
Had the bucket handle tear for 4 years. Essentially, got it from snowboarding, and still experiencing swelling, some limited, some stiffness, some limited mobility, minimal pain or discomfort.
Okay. So the pain's getting better, it's subsiding. It's just
Yeah, like, you know, like I can, if I was to, like right there, I try to cross my leg, I can feel pain in the meniscus.
Mhm.
Like it's like
Where at? Where's
Right.
that thing?
right in here.
So that's not the meniscal region. So that's a good sign actually.
Okay.
So that's his pes anserine, which is more of a tissue attachment region. So that is actually a good thing. Like that, the meniscal region is
Yeah.
going to be in here.
Okay.
So if you're getting it here,
Yeah.
that's tissue,
Yeah.
which is like
Which is a
awesome.
lot
Yeah,
better.
Yeah, that's a big check mark because if you're getting that sensation deep, then I'm going.
Yeah.
That's not what we're hoping.
In the last couple weeks, I've actually gotten really optimistic that I'm going to go in
Yeah.
for this MRI,
Yeah.
and they're not going to be like, oh, there's debris floating around, there's
Yeah.
sutures loose,
Yeah,
some
right.
shit like
Oh,
that.
sorry, there's a scalpel in there, dude. My
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. No, it's finally like, I'm finally like able to,
Yeah,
like, that's about as far as I can go.
yeah. I have a couple questions. When you wake up, how does it feel?
It feels fine.
Okay, so deload is good. So
Okay.
it's not that it's being aggravated from not moving. It sounds like it's
Yeah.
more aggravated from gravity loaded weight bearing
Yeah.
activities,
Yep.
and then some torque stuff that you're
Yeah.
doing too. Yeah.
So you wake up and it feels good, and then throughout the day, like when you're moving, it starts to flare up more, and
Yeah, but that's even been going down.
That's good.
So, yeah.
But
primary.
pre the last 2 weeks, that's kind of
Yeah,
what you were dealing
dude,
with.
like I would wake up, the swelling would be minimal, and by the end of the workday, it would look like a grapefruit.
wow.
Yeah,
It was crazy,
In
dude.
one day, it would be so aggravated,
Yeah.
and that's even from sitting down. And like I'd be trying to keep my legs straight because even like sitting like with the knee bent was pissing it off. So, yeah. Which I aggravated it a little bit Saturday night.
Oh boy, my guy. Yeah, let's go. I was wondering.
So that was Saturday night.
I had a chickie poo come over.
There you go.
And
So Friday it didn't happen.
No, that was Saturday.
Yesterday was Saturday.
Friday, you're right. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, it was Friday.
Oh, it
night.
was
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay,
I get my
okay,
days
gotcha.
mixed up because I work on the weekend.
Yeah.
It was Friday night.
Okay.
And yeah, we tried to keep it chill, but things escalated.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Think about that.
It's funny though. I was like, we're not gonna sleep together. We're gonna keep it chill, and yeah, it was a good night.
Nice, dude. That's
Perfect.
awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. So, we have kind of like the
Grab my Fairlight.
Yep.
The Fairlight. Thank you, sir.
we have like the bare minimum here, right? I would say in this situation we haven't pain funneled the knee
Yeah.
the way we need to pain funnel it. So, like the things that I'm curious about like how is this affecting you on a day-to-day basis? This right knee.
I still can't do my regular physical routine at the gym.
And what does that entail? Like, what does that mean?
What would I like to be doing?
Yeah, like what's going on there? Like what's holding you back?
So my the range of motion and stiffness, and I'm like I'm not doing any exercises where I'm bearing like heavy loads of weight right now. So
And do you want to get back to that?
100%, yeah. Like I want to be doing like goblet squats with kettlebells.
Okay.
I want to be doing kettlebell swings,
Yeah.
jump roping,
Okay.
running.
Why?
Why do I want to?
Yeah,
do
like
it?
what does that mean to you? Like what is that?
For general physical preparedness to
Okay.
do all the activities that I love
Gotcha.
in life.
and
yeah.
and okay.
And like like I want to be running half marathons.
Write
Like
that down.
yeah, like they told me I'd be back by August, and I was going to be able to run the Humboldt Bay Marathon.
Gotcha.
But I was not there.
Okay.
Skateboarding and snowboarding, huge things in my life. That's why I got this surgery, because for 4 years I hadn't skateboarded or snowboarded, and all of a sudden I wake up one day, I'm like, I'm fucking 36. Like another 4 years, I'm gonna be 40. I've like just lived my 30s without doing what I love. So, I'm like,
okay.
all right, like we need to get this ball rolling.
So that was the primary driver for getting the surgery is
Yeah.
you want to get back to the things that you love to do.
Yeah, 100%.
And this is holding you back big time.
Yeah, and so it's a slower recovery. I've talked to some people.
Yeah.
One of my clients said it took him 2 years to completely get back to normal.
Yeah.
And there's like, when you get a surgery like this, I was advised not to watch a video on YouTube how they do a meniscus repair, because they beat the fuck out of your leg. And this guy was telling me like, your meniscus is going to be healing. The tissue and ligaments around the knee are going to be beat up, and even your bones are going to be beat up. And so like there's like 3 like stages of recovering from a knee surgery, and sometimes that takes way longer than you think. And I can't go down into child's pose like in yoga yet, like because I can't bend this knee all the way yet.
Write that down,
that, that stiffness like persists for a very long time, and like you might like only get like 1 degree more like every 4 to 8 weeks. You know, it takes so long to get back to that. But like, yeah, I want to be doing the hamstring curls.
Okay.
I want to be doing quad exercises.
Okay.
I want to like, I want to be back to running. Yeah, like that's the whole thing. If like, I'll be pissed if I can't ever run 5 miles again without it aggravating me. Like,
write that down too, Mikey. So it sounds like the big thing for this knee is physical preparedness for a pretty demanding lifestyle as far as like doing the things you love to do with skateboarding and snowboarding.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and long distance bike riding too. Like I want to go on tours.
So running.
Have you tried riding? I know because we've talked about riding bikes in the gym.
I'm up to 20 minutes on the stationary bike, which I could probably go farther. But when they first told me that I'd be like getting back to things a lot quicker, I could have been the one aggravating it too, because like after 8 weeks of like healing and recovering, and they're like, yeah, you can start riding the bike at the gym again. I was like, okay, cool. Like my routine at the gym is like I hit 10 miles on the bike within 30 minutes. So 2 months after the surgery, I was like, all right, I can do it again.
Should be doing this.
So then I went and I just fucking all gas, no brakes, just punched it on the fucking stationary bike and was like, not stop until I hit 10 miles. And I'm like watching the time and I'm like, you gotta be hitting like a mile every 3 minutes. Let's fucking go.
And you're not.
And then, no, I was.
You were, okay.
And it pissed it off a lot. And there was like 2 weeks after that, it was swollen. I was struggling to walk. And so I was like, okay, back off. So now I've been like, first I was just sticking to 10 minutes. That's what I do with my physical therapist. I do 10 minutes on the bike at a light pace, light resistance. And so then like after a week or so of that, I bumped it up to 12 minutes, and then I bumped it up to 15. And then now I'm doing 20 minutes on the stationary bike.
Nice.
And I hit over 5 miles, close to like, I think 6 miles in 20 minutes. So it's at a relatively good pace. And I haven't tried to push it past that because I'm just pacing myself back.
Smart.
Into
it's about dosage. And that's an important thing. And like this is like as you get more comfortable with this, you'll figure out places to like drop in little bits of information for the client so they can start orienting minds around a new way of thinking about exercise. Because this is the thing with this situation is like you're getting somebody in here, they've been told these things about exercise, they have their own preconceived notions about exercise, and the sooner we can start educating them on what we like our worldview around exercise looks like, the sooner that they'll start kind of orienting their process differently, because it is important to have that shift in thought process. So what I was going to say about this, and the way I like to think about exercise is it's like medication. It's not something we just do for the sake of doing it. We're actually, it's like, when I say medication, it's like eating good food, or doing exercise appropriately. So you can eat good food, but then you can eat a shitload of good food and it's not good for your body, right? You can do exercise, you can do a shitload of exercise and it's not good for your body.
It's all about the dose. Yeah.
It's all about dosage. And so what you're doing is the right thing in thinking, okay, let me start giving myself a little more stress each time I do this, and making sure that, for us, making sure that we dose you appropriately is paramount in a recovery rehab process. And so that's something that we're really we pride ourselves on, is like appropriate dosage, and sometimes it does take a little bit longer, but it's the right way to do this without creating more injury while we're rehabbing.
Stressing the body out extra.
The other thing I was going to chime in on with this is it's really important to get these tidbits of like, I want to run a marathon, I want to skateboard, I want to snowboard, because now we know his threshold demand, right? And so that's a really important thing to think about when onboarding a client, is what this is really going to look like. Like if we think about like Bob, Bob was blown up, and he wants to be a high performing tennis player. I'm like, dude, you have no Achilles tendon, you have no knee, and you have no shoulder. Like, this is gonna take some time, man. This isn't gonna be a 6-8 week process. And so, we look at Mike, and he looks like a pretty healthy dude, but that knee might not be very healthy. And so just to kind of give them an idea before they get on this train with us, like, this might be a while before you're hammering that
before getting to those curls and
well, the curls will probably be like a quicker thing, but the like slamming that knee, doing whoop-de-whoops on a whatever, that's the stuff where like, look, man, this
Skateboarding and snowboarding,
like heavy, like
non-linear ripping through
exactly.
the
I'm like, hey man,
fucking...
we're gonna have to eke our way back to that thing. And then the important part is like educating that person on like, do you want to go through this process where we're going to be taking our time with this thing to make sure that it's shored up and ready to go. Obviously this is free, so it doesn't matter, but in a situation where he's going to pay you $250 for this assessment and $145 per hour to do this thing, it's like, are you willing to commit the time to us? And not just expect this like snappy thing. And so making sure that they're on that page
overnight.
and that's a huge thing, is like this mutual mystification. Like, we need to make sure they're on the same page, so that their expectations are managed before we sign up for this, because we're setting ourselves up for failure if he's not on the same page as us. So
That makes sense.
I got a skate competition at the end of next month.
Perfect.
End of September. So as long as I can be ripped.
I want to do 20-foot snowboard.
As long as you have the ice handy for afterwards, do what you want.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, I like that. So like looking through here and looking through the pain funnels and kind of stuff, you kind of took over on that last one, which is nice. I see a little more now.
Right, you're seeing like the questions that need to be
but
asked
it's like
there.
some of these, it's like clearly you haven't given up. You're here, and you know what I mean. Like, so some of these, it's like
I would definitely pick this one apart. What if this didn't get resolved, man?
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. Yeah.
What would you do if this didn't get fixed?
If like I just tapered off right here.
I'm just saying, like, what if this was
this is who I am for the rest of my life, I'd kill myself.
All right, so we pain funneled him.
Pain funneled the shit.
That's a pretty.
I'd be very depressed.
Yeah.
And I would
so
be
ruin your life, basically. You're saying if your knee doesn't.
I would regret getting this knee surgery for the rest of my life. I would probably look into suing the fucking doctor. Like
that's a pretty heavy statement, dude. I mean, that like makes me sad to hear that, right?
I mean, I wasn't being realistic about killing.
No, not that. But like, I feel what you're talking about. I mean, I went through this with my ankle, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, if this thing doesn't get fixed,
You know what's stupid about this situation is that I avoided going out of town to get the surgery. Like, I didn't go to UC Davis.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Napa Valley or Chico to look at other doctors because I told myself I couldn't afford to do the pre-op, the post-op, having a battle buddy drive me down there and stay there with me and stuff. I was like, I can't afford that. So, dude, when I went into this surgery, it was supposed to be debridement removal, and I was going to be off for 7 to 10 days. Like a debridement removal is crazy. And so when you sign a consent form saying like you have my permission to do what's necessary for me to recover, and they said that there might be a possibility that they do a full repair. So I go under anesthesia and I wake up and they're like, so the meniscus tear grew since your last MRI in the last 2 years, and so we had to do a full repair. I was like, what does that mean? They're like, well, you're going to be on crutches and no weight bearing for a month, and you're going to have to be off your feet. And I'm like, I started crying. I'm coming off of anesthesia. Like I bawled like a little toddler. And I was like, what do you mean? Like I have a business to run. I can't close down for a month. And they're like, yeah, like sorry, you're just going to have to take it easy. But in 3 months, you'll be completely recovered and it'll be all better. And so then, I think within 6 weeks I start working. But dude, in the last 5 months, I've lost like $16,000 to $17,000 from having reduced hours.
Just not working.
Yeah, not working. And I was like, okay, maybe like.
How much is that costing you? You got that down, right?
Maybe I could have, or maybe I should have drove to UC Davis and then like gotten second opinions and stuff. And then like I can't afford $15,000, but here I am. So it's like, I'm like, I should have fucking just drove 5 hours south and had a friend take me and do all that shit, and then like maybe I would be healed by now. Like I could have gone. I don't know if it's the doctor or like I said, maybe I was stressing it out too fast, too soon. Yeah. I've also heard that too, is that old people sometimes recover faster than young people.
Chilling.
Because they're chilling.
Yep.
They're retired.
Yep.
They're not trying to fucking go run marathons.
No.
Go do their working out 6 days a week. And another thing I noticed too is that I feel like I started getting improvement in this. I'm like an early gym goer, so like before the surgery, I was getting up at 4 or 4:30 in the morning, getting to the gym by 5:30, working out for 2 hours, sitting in the sauna for 30. And then like showering. So I would be at the gym for like 3 hours in the morning before I start my workday. Yeah. And I wanted to get back to that ASAP. And so I actually would be like trying to get up early in the morning and get to the gym while I'm recovering from this knee surgery. And I probably was only giving myself like 6 hours of sleep. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I fucking gave up with those ideas of where I should be, and I started sleeping from like 11 at night till 8 in the morning, so I'm getting like 8+ hours of sleep. Mm-hmm. Then like I feel like he was actually starting to get better. And then I'd wake up and I would be like, don't go to the gym today, just elevate the leg in ice this morning. And like then it was like I really started to see like, okay dude, like rest is just as important.
100%, man.
It sounds like you're really in tune with yourself anyways, you know, like you know what your body needs and you know.
I'm from this experience, I'm learning to listen to my body a little better.
Cool, that's good. And so like, just kind of knocking off a couple of these extra questions. So you're saying the right clearly the biggest issue, and on a level of 1 to 10 or 0, how like on an everyday normal average, what would you say like your pain level, like your
3? That's maybe a 4. Okay. Yeah, like that's what the pain. There isn't a whole lot of pain. So
sounds like it's more about the fear of it not healing.
Yeah, and also I'm mentally like scared to push it too far. You know, like I don't want to like tweak it, and There was one when I was back in Wisconsin a couple weeks ago. I like went to like trot up some stairs. I was on a couple beers and I was feeling loose, and so I was like going to do something, and I went to like just do like a hop skip up the stairs, and I got a snap crackle pop experience, and it almost felt like it used to feel like before the surgery. It wasn't a lot of pain and discomfort. It was a mechanical thing. So with the tear, if I would try to put my heel to my glute, the flap would hook, and I would lose I wouldn't be able to extend my knee farther than like here. And I would have to go down in child's pose, come up in downward dog, and walk towards the front of the mat to unhinge it.
Yeah, like reset it. Yeah.
And so that scared the shit out of me. I was like, oh man, maybe the bucket handle isn't fixed. Maybe there are sutures loose. And I went to check my range of motion. It was still all there, but I definitely had like a crunch, snap, pop, like thing happen. And I was just like, oh my God, like I swear to God, like that mental, the block, like I was like, holy shit, like I can't move my knee like the way I want to yet. So I've been taking it easy. So yeah.
Does that still happen? That snapple crack?
I have. It's only that's where like, I have a lot of mental blockage because I don't.
Oh, you're not doing. Got you.
I'm not doing anything that could put me at risk of that.
Okay,
So,
gotcha.
Yeah,
gotcha.
That's why I'm not doing weighted squats in the gym. You know, like I just do literally like I do these kind of squats. I do the single leg squats on each side.
Just not loading yourself.
So like I don't have the fucking kettlebells swinging on them and squatting with like heavy weight. You know.
So you just do a lot of just all body weight right now.
Yeah, pretty much. I just introduced a 15-pound dumbbell into my squats, and I did like 10 or 12 of them. So.
Okay. Cool. So I think the last question, just to kind of get ourselves on the same page here, is in a perfect world, what does this look like to be done with this situation? Like what is the home run, the grand slam, specifically with the knee? Like
what would be like the ultimate thing?
We're high-fiving each other at the end of this thing going, yeah, heck yeah, we did this.
Skateboarding, snowboarding, back on my actual bike, feeling confident to like ride from here to Trinidad and back.
Cool. Write that down.
100% pain free or?
Pain free. But just being able to do my physical activities, like if I could pull off a half marathon by this time next year,
Love that.
I would be fucking stoked.
Love that.
Like I want to start entering, and this is like wishful thinking down the road too. But like it's been on my radar to like start doing like triathlons, like swim, bike, run. That would be dope.
Cool.
That would be sick.
And actually, before I got the surgery, I was entered in a small triathlon out in Shasta, and I tried to do like a practice one before it was time to go to it, and it was swim 700 yards, bike 15 miles, and run 3 miles. And I got to about 1.5 miles in the run, and my knee was hurting, and I tapped out. And I was like, okay, I can't actually do this with a torn meniscus. And so that kind of got put on the back burner.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounds like, I mean, in his situation, it sounds like pain isn't the biggest concern. It's the usage factor that's the biggest concern
because
here.
the usage is what's making the pain come more,
Yeah.
right? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah, totally.
And I think, this is an interesting thing about pain is you'd be okay with a little bit of discomfort if you felt completely 100% confident using it and there was direction on, the more I use this, the less pain I'm going to have. And that direction is the route that we're looking to take here. So it's an interesting thing with pain, man, because people come in for pain, but the pain isn't the reason they're in here.
Right.
It's I'm scared that this knee isn't recovered. I'm scared that I'm never going to be able to do the activities I want to do, and that is the epitome of the pain funnel. Is not the pain.
The pain, right? Exactly.
But the thing that makes them hurt inside. It's the emotional attachment to what's going on down there. That's what we're looking for when we're working on this consultation here. And so, and the other thing about that is we need a rationale to get behind you too, right? Get behind this thing. It's like, I care about people's pain, but like, at the end
all
of
you're
it,
saying is like, I just want to feel better. It's like, okay,
yeah,
well,
that's why we dig on these things. Like, what does that mean? Like, why do you actually give a shit about this thing getting better? Because I want to see you. I want you to roll in here and be like, bro, I just did 5 miles, no sweat on the bike, like just cooked.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's what gets me lit up.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? So
it's nice. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that you know what you need and what you want, and it gave us a lot to work towards, and gives us an idea of.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
So at the end of this thing, right? We've kind of chatted pain funnel. We know he's on the main consultation form. We know he's doing light exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like he's got a history of exercise, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
He's a mover already. Are you still doing physical therapy?
On my own.
On your own. Cool.
I stopped going to them because they taught me all the tricks they could teach me, and I was just getting up and pretty much they're just like watching me.
Yeah.
And I knew the routine, so like I go to the gym 3-4 times a week right now to do my physical therapy, and it's like 45 minutes to an hour of knee PT.
So that's another good thing that we're seeing there is he's committed to
He's
doing the stuff. But we're not going to have adherence issues. We like that.
right.
We want to
Sounds
hear
like
that.
the home he's willing to do
Exactly.
homework.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
yeah.
Like, I live for this shit.
That's huge, dude.
Yeah.
Because we get people in here that are like, I don't want to do shit. I'm like, well, that's going to be a pretty big problem because we're going to give you a lot of shit to do. So, you better.
That's the thing, like, I've just watched it with you. You do so much in here, they leave feeling good, but they go home and don't do nothing, and they come back, I don't.
Yeah. And I'm like, look, you're paying me a shitload of money to not move yourself in the right direction here. Like, this isn't working. Like, you can come in 3 days a week if you want, but like that's gonna be you're gonna have to leverage a mortgage to do that. Like, I'm like, do your shit at home.
Yeah.
And so it's really nice to have people that are like, let's go.
Yeah.
What do you need me to do? I'm gonna do it. Let's go.
Yeah.
So stoked on that, man. That's
cool.
huge. I think we pretty much. So then, Mike, at the end of this, like the real thing in my mind is like, okay, is this mechanical? Is this structural? Is there a question of whether it may be a structural issue? Based on what I've heard from this so far, it sounds more mechanical, which is good.
Yeah.
And so, what I typically do is like inform them like, hey, I think this is more mechanical. This isn't our wheelhouse. This is stuff that we deal with, the neuromuscular component. I think it does make sense to go through with the assessment if you're into it. And then we can get going. Does that sound good to you? And then the next big question is, do you have any questions for us? So that is the next question is, do you have any questions for us before we get rolling here? And think about it in terms of if you were going to pay us $250 to do this assessment.
Right, that's what I was like.
Right, I mean,
That's a big one.
And you don't, actually, in this situation, they usually don't know it's $250 until this point right now. So I usually say, do you have any questions? They say, how much is this going to cost? And I say, well, the assessment's $250. Our hourly rate is $145. Is that going to work for your budget? And that's kind of. And in your situation, you'd be like, no, dude, that's not going to work.
I spend all that money on tattoos.
Right.
And,
Yeah. So really, I mean, that would be a question. I mean, like I said, we're doing this shit for free, but that would be a question: is like, can you afford getting this thing to a point where it's locked in, insured up? Like, is this something that you can work out? Like, can you figure out a way to budget coming in once a week for 4 or 5 weeks and then tapering off to either 30-minute sessions or bi-weekly sessions to keep this ball rolling? Like, is that something that you can do?
Yeah.
I mean, like, honestly, could you do that? Would you do that?
I think, let's say I was paying for this.
Real time shit.
Yeah. If I was paying for this, I'd wait to get my first MRI.
Yep.
I would probably give it a couple more months to see how I'm healing up.
Yep.
But I have like money set aside in my savings that like I think that this would be an investment I'd be willing to make. To get my life back. Yeah, so then what we would do is and so we could go, look, man, if the money factor is an issue, we could we could hold off
for a couple months and see if this thing just heals on its own. Guarantee it's not going to.
Right.
And you know, it's not going to heal fully. You're not going to, unless you start dosing this thing appropriately, you're gonna be dealing with shit for the rest of your life with this knee thing. I can guarantee it.
Really?
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Saying that to take my.
No, the way dude, your quadricep is so fucking atrophied, dude.
What, my quad?
Your right quad is just cooked,
You can
bro.
see it, yeah.
That thing, there is such a girth difference there.
Yeah.
Like unless you start dosing that thing and rehabbing that thing like the right way,
Yeah.
you're always gonna have asymmetries there. That hip probably is gonna be over dominating. That left hip is just.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll get better and better and better, but the speed at which I think your recovery rate will be happening is going to be pretty, fairly slowly. But anyway, I mean, this doesn't matter anyway. But this is kind of the conversation I'd have with them.
I haven't looked at that in a while. You're right.
Oh my God,
Look at this tree.
Dog, I'm telling you that it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
Very noticeable.
No bueno. That knee is a noodle right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the swelling in there. Holy shit! Like.
Yeah.
Well, like look at the swing, but then look at the quad, bro.
Yeah, I see it.
That motherfucker's got a. I mean, bro, I can't wait because we do girth measurements, so we're gonna know. We're gonna see what this thing looks like.
We're about to find out real quick.
Yeah. But yeah. So I would say like if you want to wait, let's find out what the MRI says.
Yeah.
Hopefully the MRI says you're good to go, and then the question after that is if the MRI is good, do you still want to go through with this process? Right, or do you want to try to rehab it on your own? And then the next question is like, and this is something that we do, is like, let's try and work with the budget. Like, would it make sense? Like, the next question is like, what could you spend monthly on something like this right now?
Yeah, if it's like a 2-month process here.
We have no idea because we haven't done the assessment yet, right? So it's not so much about the duration of time as it is about how much you could spend on a monthly basis on working on this thing.
On a monthly basis, I could probably spend
You're writing
around
stuff down on another thing too.
Yeah, I could probably spend about $500 a month.
Boom. Right. So now we're talking $500 a month. I mean, with these guys, it's $125. I'm $145.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, $500 a month, $125. Oh, that's actually a session a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the biggest barrier to entry is the assessment, which is for these guys $175.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, we're actually in budget right now for what you're trying.
Are you guys in a position where you insurance covers these things?
Nothing.
No,
we don't take insurance.
Yeah.
We don't take insurance because they tie hands.
Yeah.
So when insurance companies take over these situations, they make it so that you have to code everything that you do, and so. In the situation with this knee, there are very specific things that they let you do to rehab it, and we want to be able to kind of get outside that box and think differently about how this thing is rehabbed. And there's no code for what we do. Like there's no generic stretching, ultrasound shit that we do that is gonna fit in that insurance box, basically.
Yeah.
So so I mean, really, like we kind of nailed this down. Like, okay, this is feasible. For him right now, we could actually go once a week for a couple, like even just 2 months, get this ball rolling, and then it sounds like he's very committed to adhering to exercise protocols and stuff like that. So, I mean, we could be looking at 2 months, go hard, get ahead of this thing, and then taper off to once every 2 weeks. Then he's only spending $250 a month. And we'll check in periodically, and then maybe taper back to once every month, and then once a quarter if he doesn't want to keep rolling with us, So like, actually, this does fit our model. If he was like, no, I can only spend $250 a month, I would be like, okay, let's try a couple things here. Let's do the assessment, get the data, and then kind of make a decision on how we want to structure the timeout. Like, I might even just be hitting 30-minute sessions with him once a week, just to make sure the homeworks are going good. You're doing most of the stuff on your own. Then you're only spending $62.50 a week doing this. That seems pretty reasonable, right?
Yeah.
And so this is an important thing. Thanks for letting this educational process unfold here.
This is huge.
No, this is cool.
Yeah.
To fucking have this experience.
Yeah.
100%.
So in this situation, right, we've gone from fuck no, this is too expensive to we can do this four times a month to we might not need to spend that much money every month, especially if he's in a healthy situation where we can maybe hit this hard for a few months, and if that didn't work, then I'm like, all right, dude, let's either do once every other week, or to manage variables, let's just go once a week for 30 minutes and see if that starts moving you in the right direction. If we need to increase and do the hour session so that we have time to dig and figure things out, we might need to set it up that way. But you give them options, and that's the thing, is people come in and they're like, no way, I can't spend that money. I'm like, well, how much can you spend?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, actually. And then it's
Well, yeah,
like,
and even talking this through you, I made the joke about tattoos, but honestly, I'm like,
Right.
yo, I literally spend $200 to $300 a month getting tattooed.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and then also when you break down, like, going to the tap room every day after work and spending $20 at Captain's for 5 days a week.
Yeah.
That right there is $100 a week.
Yeah.
$400 a month on tap beers.
So it's
it's like this is your fucking body.
Yeah.
Like, if you really just, like, for 3 months gave up drinking at the tap room.
Yeah.
I wish everybody was in tune with themselves.
Well, but this is the thing, is you give them this opportunity to figure this out, right?
Yeah.
And that's the idea with the pain funnel, is we figured out that this is pretty freaking important to him.
Yeah.
Not just, oh, you have knee pain, but like, oh no, this thing
This is
It's affecting my quality of life.
100%.
Yes.
So now we're emotionally committed, he's emotionally committed.
Right.
We're talking numbers now. This is the parent-child. Now let's go adult, right?
Adult,
it's time to get down to brass tacks and talk this shit out and actually figure out if this is a go.
Right.
Okay, are we doing this or what?
Yeah.
And then, if he's like, nah, dude, I want to do the MRI first, and all right, cool, man. We'll give you a call in 2 months. And that would be the worst case scenario, is we'll follow up with him in 2 months, or he hits us up in a week and he's like, bro, actually, I've been thinking about this. I want to get with it. The other thing that we failed to do in the beginning is, let's come to a yes or no decision at the beginning or at the end of this thing, and figure out if this is something that works for you.
Lead off with that,
Yeah, I usually just get somebody in and I say, this is just a conversation. We're trying to figure out if we can help you, and if this is something that seems like a good fit for you. Let's come to a yes or no decision at the end of this. Does that work for you? And if they go, well, I don't know, I'm not sure if I want to come to a yes or no. Well, I'm like, well, why are we talking about this thing? If they're wishy-washy from the get-go, then everything from that point forward is going to be wishy-washy, and I don't even want to work with this person. Yeah. So we close that door real fast if somebody's like, eh. Yeah. I'm like, no, you're either fuck yes or fuck no. Like, we're going here. So anyway, those are, I would say those are the biggest, like, little data points where we're kind of getting a read on this person and going, okay, is this a good fit for them? Which puts us in a really, really good position to be kind of the Sherpa or the guide on this consultation, and we don't want to lose control of that. It's not that we're trying to get them to say yes, but we want to make sure that they're mentally on board and we're mentally on board, and we want to run with this thing. So so this is cool, right? I mean, this is actually great. Like, fiscally, this would have worked out if this was not a free thing. We would actually be going. Yeah. Still. Right. Which is bitching.
Sounds like
So anyway, that's the playing field. I think the takeaways: budget, figuring out if we need to manage it by time allocation. That's a huge factor as well. So anyway, he said yes, he wants to do the assessment. This is great news.
Moving on, this is where we go over the contract now, huh?
Yeah, I would.
Do?
No, I usually do the contract when they come in for the assessment. But I mean, the next thing I would say, we talked about money, and then I would ask them if they have any. Yeah. So do you have any other questions for us? Now that we've talked about money.
I don't think so.
Okay. So he has no idea what this process looks like, but he's already committed, which is fucking crazy to me, right? Which this happens a lot, dude, where like somebody comes in and they hear about us and like, oh, these people help people. And then they come in, we chat about this stuff, we talk about this thing, we talk about money, and they're like, yeah, it sounds good, let's go. And I'm like, you don't know what I do.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, it sounds good though. I'm like, oh,
well,
you're gonna help me, right?
For me, like,
you kind of do know what we do.
Well, not really. Say I don't know what you do. Like, how can I like say this? Is like, I love physical challenges.
Yeah.
I love the mind to body connection and
yes.
putting myself in that frame of mind for an hour to a day.
Yeah.
I fucking like, I really like look up to fucking people like David Goggins that have that fucking go hard mentality.
Push,
yeah. And so like I get off to this kind of shit. And so I would like I was in the army and basic training was fucking fun. Yeah. Like it's like that's the kind of shit that I like to do.
Says no one ever.
Yeah, exactly. I get it. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Cool. So like it's like I'm down for a challenge. I like to fast, you know? Like I like discomfort.
Yep. Embrace discomfort, man.
Yeah.
I got it on my whiteboard.
Yeah.
Embrace discomfort.
Yeah,
I look at that every morning, dude.
Like we're supposed to be, I know that sounds super like man shit, but it's like I feel like we're supposed to be like hungry.
It's not even man shit. It's just human shit.
Just
we
human
should
stuff,
be.
Yeah, like I
we
just
need
like
to be
I
looking
think
for
people are
food.
too like looking for food, but like I think people like overgorge and just stare at screens too much.
Yeah.
I doom scroll a lot. Like I'm guilty of it, but like
I've been
there's like
better,
we're supposed to be moving our bodies and not just like consuming like bags of chips and like fast food and stuff. Like we're supposed to be like engines putting good things in our body and pushing our bodies all the time, and then like that's where longevity the dopamine comes from, bone density, just like keeping your cardiovascular system healthy. It's like you have to put yourself through uncomfortable shit every single day,
No doubt.
and then that makes us more resilient, like at the barbershop and stuff like
100%.
that. So
100%.
I just fucking like even like signing up not knowing what you're gonna put me through, I'm gonna like it. So
and just to give you a heads up, the beginning phases of this
probably really boring.
It's very well for you, maybe for you boring. Yeah.
For us, it's very interesting.
It's the most. It's fascinating.
Right? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the first.
I was saying like the physical routine of where I'm gonna
this
have
is
to.
the most important part. You're gonna be standing there like, what are they even looking at? Well, they're looking at how
It's funny.
My shoulders are going like this, and the ribs are like that.
Yeah, it's funny, dude. One of my clients, she calls these phase 1 exercises tiny exercises. Like her husband's always making fun of her. He's like, "Are you doing your tiny exercises again?"
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, but it makes me not have migraines."
Yeah.
So okay, that sounds good. You know.
Yeah.
So but no, this sounds good, man. I mean, we're there. I think we're all on the same page. He doesn't have any questions for us. What I typically do if they don't ask what we're doing is I say, look, we have a really extensive assessment that we're going to do. We're going to be looking head to toe at your body weight distribution, respiratory excursion rates, range of motion, control. We're going to be looking at the whole picture here.
Cool.
And so we'll collect all this data. Once we have all the data, we compile it and produce a report of findings. I usually show them what a report of findings looks like, just so they know.
I don't have one of those yet.
Yeah. Just so they know what we're thinking about and how we're working through this thing. So when we do an assessment. We do an assessment, and then after we do this massive assessment here, so we look at vitals, we look at posture, we have all these postural assessments that we do. We look at range of motion, so we take people through, we have up to 110 range of motion assessments that we do. We compile all this data.
Which you should be able to do most of them on,
We don't know that.
We don't know that yet.
Yeah,
you're right,
we have
though.
no idea. We calculate this thing called allostatic load, which is your systemic stress on your body, and this is a cumulative stressor from your whole life. So this is a snapshot of your whole life picture of all the stress that's been put on your body, and that helps us to make decisions on how much stress we can put on your body to create positive adaptations.
Okay.
And so this is a calculation that we do right before we do your full range of motion assessment, and then when we compile all this data, we produce this thing called a report of findings. This is our muscular system blueprint, and so this is essentially the tea leaves that we read to produce a report of findings, which is our week-by-week game plan for you, and how we're going to approach rehabbing your knee and managing the hip pain and trying to optimize your system.
Okay.
So that's kind of what this looks like. This is the postural assessment that we do here, and so that's And you can kind of see this dude is all cocked off and crazy. And this is him after a few months of getting it right. Actually, pretty crazy, dude. That's that.
It's like frumpy there, and then now he's actually
Look at
like,
that boy.
Oh,
He's an animal, yeah. So this dude, 23, burning sciatic nerve pain down his right leg, just unbearable every single day. Crazy, dude. Super crazy.
And you fixed it?
Oh, he's rocking. Yeah, he's just an animal right now, dude. It's awesome. So anyway, I'll show them that just so they get an idea of how we're thinking, because this is really, now they're like, whoa, what did I just look at?
Yeah,
You know?
dude, it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I've been talking to you for years.
Yeah, I know.
I've never gotten to see, like, in
That-
depth what
yeah.
you do. That's
Yeah.
insane, bro. Yeah.
I'll just wait till you feel it.
Yeah.
So now they know what the assessment looks like. We'll print out the health history questionnaire. Boom, send them on their way. We set up the appointment now for the assessment.
Blah blah blah. Yeah, because
Okay.
that's when what's your
It's right now.
availability like?
Yep. Yeah, so now,
Now it's time.
now we're rocking, dude. So yeah, I mean, I'll have him. I just wanted to make sure it's Mayer, right?
Mm-mm.
Fuck.
It's
Is it-
Meyer.
M what?
Thanks, Mike.
Meyer. Okay.
Yeah.
M-
I'm not John Mayer.
So I'll make another. I just shared that with you.
I saw that. Yeah.
Let me see if I can rename it.
Open it up.
Oh, yeah. Sick, dude.
All right, I'll deal with that later. Actually, you don't care if I spelled your last name.
No, I don't.
Okay.
We know for now.
Yeah, we know.
Who I am.
We know. We know who the fuck I am. Okay, cool, man. So, I mean, we're just for the sake of the formalities of this thing, we have a contract. Who does this shit? He writes on our master template sometimes.
Who does?
Jeremiah.
So then I copy our master template to create a new file for our clients, and there's like writing on there. I'm like,
So,
bitch. That's when the study session, the mind melts.
Mind melts.
Bro. So anyway,
Cool. And so now we just work out of this Michael Meyer thing, yeah?
yeah.
Okay.
So all I'm gonna have you do, you don't have to fill out all this crazy stuff. Just name there, read this, signature date there. This is the big thing.
Is that the contract?
Yeah, it doesn't apply to you because we're not charging you, but we have a 24-hour cancellation policy. If you don't cancel within 24 hours, you're charged the full price for the session. So,
Okay.
yeah. If you want to read any of it, yeah, you might as well. Read what you want to read there. Basically, it's just removing liability from what we're doing with you. If you get injured or die in here, it's not our fault.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you want me to put my date of birth and?
No, it's fine, dude. It's okay.
I forgot she was here.
You're in the zone, dude.
Yeah. I walked out there, was like, oh, hi, man.
My daughter's here.
Just being quiet and good. And this is where, the blood pressure and that stuff is going to be new to me.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
watched it, so.
Yep. So you can dink around with it, and then I'll if you need help, I'll dive in and do that thing. Cool. Thank you, man. Awesome. Did you get the file I shared with you?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
it.
nice. And it uploaded and everything was
Yep.
beautiful, man.
Open right up, and
So-
I just dropped in the.
You already
dropped
got
in
it.
the
Let's
consultation.
go,
that I
dude.
did.
You're on top of it, man. That's beautiful. See, that's the shit I love. Somebody doing something without me asking. That's fucking money, dude. Cool. So,
Must be nice.
yeah, right. Culture, baby. Cool, man. So yeah, we're gonna start with the assessment.
Cool.
All right.
So
So you start with this stuff first.
just bang them out, dude. This is gonna be fun.
All right. So resting heart rate. So we start. How do we start this?
Here we go. All right. So I want to say, do you mind if I
Touch you.
tell you? I just can I have your hand? Thank you.
What are your pronouns?
Yeah. Bro, let's not go there. So what we're looking at is the artery right here, and you'll feel a pulse on there.
Right. Yeah.
So give that a try on his other hand. I'm not pushing very hard. 2 fingers, a little lower, a little back towards you. You probably get it right there.
Yeah.
Cool. There we go. So you're just going 30 seconds, count them out. What I like to do is look at the clock, start now, and then don't look at the clock and just count.
How come you don't use like a machine?
We do. I'll tell you in a second. Done. What's his number?
34. So
Okay.
it's times 2.
Yep.
So it'd be
68.
68.
Cool. So what I do, and you'll get like a mental 30-second count. What I start doing is looking up at about 20 seconds. The reason I don't look at the clock the whole time is because what I found is as I'm watching the clock tick, sometimes I start making up heartbeats where I'm like 1, 2,
Right.
3,
Okay.
4, 5. So I get away from looking at the clock, so I'm just in my fingers feeling that.
And
And
also, we're counting the respiration rate too.
Did you
right?
count it?
I did. I think I got 9.
okay.
I was trying to do
Yeah,
both
okay.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah. I think it was about like 6 to 7 ish.
Okay.
That's pretty on point, dude.
Oh, actually, because I started early when. I
There we
started
go.
5 seconds
Yep.
early, so I got those extra couple.
Cool.
And-
Yeah, dude, that's beautiful, man. So he's taking about 14 breaths a minute. Cool. We're it's crazy, bro. We're taking your heart rate and we're watching you breathe as.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I was staring at your stomach, watching you breathe, at
And-
the same time, trying to count both
Yeah.
those numbers at the
Wow.
same time.
Yeah.
Cool.
And one of the things that we're doing here is we're also looking, and we tell people this during the consultation, we're looking for any reason to refer you out.
Yeah.
Like if there's a red flag or something, you're out of here. Like I did a blood pressure on somebody. She was like 185 over 120, like about to pop. And I was like, we can't go forward with this necessity. You have to go to the ER room right now.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And she was like about ready to stroke out. And so they got her on blood pressure meds and got her all, like she hadn't been to the doctor in 2 years, bro. She was like getting ready to pop. And we like,
Was she like overweight? Whoa.
just crazy, dude. And so,
That's insane.
so what I like to do is pull the thing off of it so it's easier to get it on him first and then get that thing on him and then we'll go. One of the reasons we do the heart rate like that is it's kind of this like, let's make a connection moment. So instead of like this thing being on your arm and I'm standing here and it's, you know,
That's the
I'm
first
like,
thing we do.
yeah, it's like this, hey, do you mind if I take your hand? And it's almost like this metaphorical, like, listen, are we doing this thing?
Yeah,
Give
yeah.
me your hand. So it's a good way to like make a connection with somebody.
Psychological thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's not being sneaky, it's just something that we're doing to kind of make a connection.
And so how tight do you normally get this? You like kind of ask them.
Yeah, you know, you get it pretty tight and make sure, so you'll see there's an artery notch. So spin it, so it's the wrong way right now. Yeah, yeah. So pull it off of him.
Flip it
Yeah,
over.
yeah, exactly. And you'll see there's, let's see if you, yep, boom, right there.
Okay.
Yep, and that's gonna be on the brachio artery. Yep. So that's gonna be in the elbow pit.
Yeah.
Perfect, right there. Yep, and then you're gonna, maybe go up a little higher on the arm. Yeah, perfect, perfect. And then just rip that thing around. That looks pretty good. Yeah. Yep. And you plug that in. And then you're gonna lock his elbow out, pick his arm up, hold that thing, pick it up higher. So it's heart rate, height.
Okay. So
Yep. And I like to, just give him, and I like to cup right under the elbow so he doesn't have to
he
help
doesn't have
hold
to
it.
help.
And then make sure the hand isn't on the cuff. Like what I'll do is hook under like this. Like this, Mikey, let me show you. Like that. Does that feel pretty cozy?
Mm-hmm.
Versus this,
Okay.
where
So
it's
you're
like
trying to
not.
get around.
Yeah, so I get him here and then I have him noodle their arm.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, just relax.
Yeah. Yeah. Does that feel about the same?
Yeah.
Watch his hand here. So you want to get back out a little bit? There you go. Yeah.
And so I'll just hit.
We got gotta get some new BP cuffs. These things are moving slower than molasses right now.
Feel pretty good.
I'm gonna order some right now.
Or 62.
Cool.
Yeah.
Is that about where you're usually at?
Yeah.
And that pulse was right on 69.
Awesome. Sweet, man. Okay. So far, so good, dude.
Yeah.
Doing great, bro.
Feels good, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the part where it's like, okay, that talking part actually is the most.
I know. I felt your nerves, dude. That's
so
good, man.
And once we started
Good.
going, I just started like, okay,
Yeah.
now I feel like I can do this a little better now.
Yeah, dude. One
It'll
thing.
take repetition.
Oh yeah. One thing I've seen with people when they start this, and it's something that you want to manage. The two things: one, mirroring.
Mm-hmm.
So like Mike's kind of chilling. He's
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
You did
yeah.
great, bro. You
Yeah.
were like laying back.
Lay back.
Like I see this all the time. People will be like, this shit, and he's like, bro, I'm not that guy. Like I'm not gonna be up here.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
people are up like this though, I'll get up and be like, we're fucking doing this.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
gonna. But you're like chilling. I'm chilling, writing notes. We're hanging out, and so that mirroring thing. I don't even know if you did it intentionally.
It's just a natural thing that
Yeah,
I do.
yeah,
But
you
then
know
I
how to
was
mirror,
thinking about it a little bit.
Yeah, so that's a huge thing, man. And then the other thing, just thinking about your voice,
Mm-hmm.
like I could tell, like in the beginning, you were like, "Here, so we're gonna start by doing," and it's like this thing. If you
Yeah.
just like,
Chill out.
all right, so we're gonna do this. Like I usually like soften my voice with these consultations because I know I can like get real like up here, so I just
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
get down here. I'm like talking quietly and like just kind of flowy talk, and that really like manages the like thing that's going on in here. So it's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and then we'll do the
Leg length.
leg length, okay?
So we're gonna have you pop your shoes off. Now we're starting to get into, and I'm trying to educate the whole stretch of it. That's another one. You can use that if you want. This one, you get your numbers here, and then you rip around like this. Yeah. And then you stick in like that.
And it gives you that one.
Yeah. So that is an option. I need to get a new battery for this thing. Or you can go with this guy there, stick in.
Yeah.
Either one.
I'll just
We've
use this
been
one now.
using those, yeah.
Cool.
Then
Yeah,
you
here,
stand
I'll-
up yet?
Go ahead and stand up.
Yeah.
This one real
And like I'd use the chair, just sit in the chair.
sit in the
It's
chair,
yeah,
yeah.
because it's easier to wheel around. Although that chair's ass, but that's fine.
quick.
Is that Jeremiah's room?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you got the good
Yeah, I
chair.
got the good chair,
Nice
yeah.
job, dude. Good
Um,
call.
So we'll do from medial malleolus to the ASI.
Yep. And I usually start high and go low.
Start high and go low.
Yep.
You do it like this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna touch you on you just a little bit.
So I would say, is it okay
Is
if
it
I
okay
touch you?
on you? Yeah,
Yeah.
not I'm gonna touch you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And maybe
It's
don't
okay
use
if
the
I-
word touch on you. Just, do you mind if I touch you?
Okay, yeah.
Am I
Yeah,
sex
I'm not-
you? different time, different place for that one.
Just a minute. I'm gonna find the ASIS. There we go.
Get in there.
And you want to start low and go high. So what I like to do is I'll have them face on with me, like head on,
Direct.
and then I start low with my thumb, get up and dig under the ASIS,
Okay.
like that. There's a little hook.
Yeah, I'll touch you right here. Right here.
Yeah, let me check. So you can feel as you work up.
Oh, I was up.
Yeah. So you work low and go
There,
high,
okay.
and then yep, you're fine. And then what you want to do when you dig up, it feels like you run into a hook, and so that gives you the place where you're pushing on. Because right here, there's so much bone.
Yeah.
I have no idea where the hook is, and we just want a consistent marking point. Does that feel similar?
Yeah.
Cool.
Right in there, okay.
Yep. And then just smash that thing in there. Go down. Yep. You're good there. Perfect. Perfect. And then medial. Medial
Medial
malleolus.
malleolus.
Yep. Boom. 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 Money. And I'll write for you.
So we got.
Go inches. Yep.
So just round to the nearest inch.
Round to the. No, I mean like inch and
Okay, 38 and a half.
Perfect. So left 38.5.
Right.
Solid, man.
I gotta get used to finding it with both hands too. That's the
Yeah,
thing.
so what I like to do, let me show you here. So I'll do this. Yeah. Mike, Michael, can you? So I go here, got it, and then I hold it, I let go. So what this does, like if I'm doing, see he's all fucked off and I'm pushing him around. I brace him, I push, I got it, I rip around like this.
Mhm.
This is usually not.
Not all of
Yeah,
them,
so I usually.
yeah.
So I'll go there and then I go like this. Boom. I usually have a little bit there.
Yeah.
So I'll go there, here,
It's different when you're trying to teach somebody
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
instead of rolling.
lock in, lift it down,
Down.
boom, mark it, pull it off,
Okay.
check it, 39.
39.
Right? And then here, I'll do this side.
Just the other
to
side
get-
just to get it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do the marking with your finger, so I was
Yeah.
just kind of looking from above, so it probably.
There, placeholder, find it. This hip flex is way tighter. That's probably what's going on. Is
Just that left side.
Bro, I bet it's pulling on your SI. You're
So
39, maybe 38.75.
Okay, yeah.
30. It's close though.
Close,
So
yeah.
38.75 right, 39.
Could be a little hip hike or something.
38.75 on the left.
Yeah, 39
on the
right. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
38.5 could be a 2, dude. I mean,
Okay.
it's yeah.
Well, I was looking from up here and I didn't do the mark with the finger, so you're definitely more accurate
Okay.
than me because I was looking
Okay.
from an angle.
Cool.
Okay.
You're getting the whole thing done today, bro.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
this
cool.
is fucking cool.
Bro, this is going to be the most thorough physical assessment you will ever get on your body.
That's fucking-
You will never get anything more
So
thorough.
this
than
one, just the hip that's
Yeah,
right.
waist to hip. Yep. So you're going. It's kind of like in. Yeah, you can do it, bro. If you
Yeah.
want. I mean, you can take your shirt off if you want. You don't have to. And then
Your shirt's fine.
shirt's fine. Yep.
Okay.
And then we just rip around. Yep. And then up a little higher. So you want to be like right below the ribs, kind of in a.
That's what
Yeah, like you'll find kind of that narrow. Yeah. You feel how that kind of sits right above his pelvis there. Yep. Boom. Nice, dude. And then I just like to do this, Mike. Press that button and go do. There you go. There it is.
So about 35 and fuck, I don't know what that number is. Was it 3?
Yeah, I'd say that's like 30. It's like 35 and a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. And then down here on the hips.
Yeah,
where
and
you-
then-
so
And then the key here is making him make sure he does feet together.
okay, you put your feet together.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
And then where
Most
exactly?
cakey part.
Just down the most cakey part. I like the
Like,
sound of that.
yeah, so butt. Right, so we're looking at butt, and then I would not do it that way. I would have him go sideways, so that
Okay.
you're not wrapping it around his dong.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Aw.
So
Nah.
it's extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so then the other thing you want to make sure is that you're on the femoral head down here as well. So that's going to get you lower. That's what I'm saying. You're going to be like in dong zone
Okay,
here.
okay.
Yep. And there, and then you got to drop that down because you're up on the hip still, so you want to be on that femoral head here. Yeah. You see how it got bigger?
Yeah.
And then do the little do thing. Yeah, that's there.
Call it 40 and 3/4.
Perfect. 47.5, and then what you'll do is calculate
Calculate that.
his waist to hip,
Which
and
is
then go for
you
it.
do the smaller number.
Yeah, we actually there's a really
I forget
nice.
which one it is.
This is super nice, dude.
Hip over waist.
I
waist
just
over hip.
there's this really awesome waist to hip calculator. You know what I'm gonna do, dude? Let's have a fucking thought. I'll put this link in here so we never have to Google it again. Boom. That's a great idea.
So it is waist over hip gives you the waist to hip ratio, which makes sense. Waist to hip.
Yep.
It's telling you.
I don't know why I've never done this, dude. me just click that link, dude. Boom. That's nice. Yeah. Cool. And then we'll go male, inches, and we're
35.25
so
one
I
way.
just do 35.25 and 30.
You guys on one.
What's that?
35.25.
35.25.
And then 40.75.
40.75. Calculate. Okay. Low risk. So he's 0.87. And then I just take a moment there to educate them on like why we're doing this. And it's to calculate this allostatic load. So like this is one of those calculations and one of those data points that's contributing to your allostatic load. And if you think about it, like this cumulative stressor thing that we're looking at, if somebody's obese, they're gonna have metabolic issues, they're gonna have excess load on their bones and tissue. They might have like inefficiencies in oxygen intake because of excess weight. You know, respiration rate could be affected. So there's a lot of factors that can be affecting the system with overweight.
Okay.
And so that's kind of how we're looking at this. Is like what stuff is stressing this person's system out. In your situation, you're in the green. You're in a good place there. So
Okay.
And then I'd say he's a mesomorph. And so when you say current state, obviously current state, what do you say given state? Is that where they want to be?
Yeah, yeah. So given state is like, you know, as a kid,
Okay.
like what did you view your build as? Like, were you like a beefy dude? Were you like a slender?
When I was a kid.
Yeah.
What age? High school.
Yeah, like high school, like when you started developing.
High school, I was. Is when I went through like my growth spurt. But
Yeah.
I was like pretty chubby through middle school until I hit my growth spurt in high school.
Yeah, like when you
I
hit
weighed,
your
like,
stride.
160, 170 in high school.
So we would say he's probably his given state was athletic build.
Athletic
Like
build.
like you are now ish in a right. You know what I'm saying?
You call me athletic.
Yeah, and then you know orienting around also his ideal state too is helpful for us to know like where he wants to go.
Where he wants to go. That's what I was kind of getting. I thought like,
Yeah.
okay, goal state. I see it there
Yeah,
now.
0.87. Cause like I got a buddy who he is definitely he's an ectomorph, which is like the skinny ass dude. But you look at him, you're
Chunky physique.
no.
Oh.
You look at him, he's yoked.
Oh.
Like
Spider-Man.
like God, like just boom,
Zeus.
Zeus. And so, in his situation, he's very slender in his given state, but
What is it? Two of them?
yep,
We'll see in a second.
One on each leg.
yeah. So we're doing weight distribution assessment, and so Mike, what you want to do? You'll come over here, and then you'll look at the way that. So just stand the way you feel comfortable before you step on.
now.
Just do a couple steps. Okay, so you might want to spread that a smidge.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I can't wait for the new floors. Be careful getting on here. The floors are a bit slick.
Okay.
But yeah, you'll step on both and then look straight ahead.
And just stand there. And relax.
Perfect. And then we would make sure that they were zeroed out and just stare straight ahead. Perfect. Yep, right?
What's going on?
Nothing, just relax.
So we're looking at Hondo and 90.
Hundo and yeah, about 88, 90.
Okay.
On my right one?
Yep.
Your right one, you're standing, yeah.
90 right, 100 left.
And how much do you weigh? How much do you weigh?
185.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah, it makes
So
sense.
there might be a little bit of sway
a
in
little
there.
bit of sway. There was a little bit of sway.
Good, yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, right there we saw you're standing with 100 pounds
This
on your
actually-
left, 90.
Hold on, let's
Should I do it again?
Yeah, that wasn't zeroed out.
Do it again?
Yep. So there's that 5 pound discrepancy we were looking
There
at. I
was,
just
so yeah.
zeroed it out. So
And
it's actually it's 100
exactly.
left, 85 right.
Yeah, so that's
So you're a 15 pound difference.
Wow.
Which is what-
crazy.
No
And
wonder that shit's
no
hurting.
wonder that.
Yeah,
I was
well,
just thinking that.
yeah,
no
right.
wonder
Dude,
you're torn.
and it started hurting. It started hurting more because of the knee surgery. Because mentally, I'm not putting my weight on here,
100%, dude.
and also I get like pain in my left heel
Yep.
When I'm working all day, I'm like this.
Yep.
And so
Deloading.
yeah, and that's why this quad is massive.
Yep.
And
Yeah, so you're smashing your SI joint back there constantly.
For this, could we
Yeah.
make a note though, something like that?
What's that?
On this, could we make a note because we know that is that?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You can write whatever you want on there, dude. Do you mind that if I film this?
No.
Okay, cool. I kicked it on. You guys were flowing on the consultation, so I didn't want to interrupt. I would have deleted it if you didn't want me to film it, but there we go. This is super nice to have to like recap and like review game film on what we did and what we can do better. And
Yeah.
all that good stuff. Dude, you can bump this into an AI data processing system, and it gives you a full breakdown of the whole session.
Otter.
Otter AI. Oh yeah, and then ChatGPT, and then there's this thing called it's sick, dude.
Cool. I like that. Where are we at now?
Respiration rate.
Respiration rate.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Got our guy there.
Okay.
And-
Right here. Or?
No, so he's standing.
Oh, he's standing on this.
Yep, and then he's going arms out.
Right. Okay.
First one, nipple line. You're gonna stand behind him, have him face the whiteboard.
Face the whiteboard,
Arms
please.
out, and
Arms
then just
out.
wrap that. And then on a girl, you would
I'd
ask
ask you to
them
place
to.
on nipple. Even you, I'm gonna ask you. Hold on, I'm gonna flip it over.
Are you assuming my gender?
Could you place that on your nipple?
Hey man, everybody's got nipples. Oh wait, your gender. Yeah,
All right.
that's a good point, man.
Yeah,
And
man.
then pull it tight, right? And then just tell them just.
Yeah, so you'll get. Hold on, before you. Yeah, let's get that thing on there. Okay. So you'll get the resting first. What is it?
40 and a half.
Take a big breath in, big as you can.
42.
All the way out full. And then
All-
breathe out all
Push
the
all
way.
the way out.
And then press that button. Press that button, wiggle it. And just kind of get it tight in there. Yep.
39 and a half.
39.5. Cool. Nice job, man.
And then so now we do
Diaphragm, yeah. So like low ribs here.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, dude. Nice. Nice. Solid.
Resting, we've got 35.
Perfect. Full breath in, big, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Press that button, press that button.
33 and 3/4.
Crazy, right? You said 3/4?
Yeah.
And then all the way out.
34.
So he's actually breathing the wrong way with
Yeah.
his diaphragm.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's something
Your belly's supposed to go out when you.
Yeah.
breathe in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're breathing, your belly's supposed to go out and you're sucking
So
in.
yeah, so your motor pattern for breath is actually contradictory to
Yeah.
what we should be seeing. So we'll address that
That's
real
something that
fast.
gives us something to do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Already.
could even give that to him before he leaves.
Before you leave, just the breathing, the belly breathing, right?
I
That's
think
what
you showed Aaron that stuff.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
you were-
Yep.
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 Fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Right-handed?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Right-handed.
I got that down, Mike.
Yep.
Cool, circumferences. So we're gonna be doing. I'll let you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him some deets there, dude.
Okay, yeah, so now we're just going to be measuring the circumferences where we'll find out how big of a difference the legs are too. But we'll start with the upper arm, and you do it right under the pit, right?
Yep. Right
Right-
below.
right
Right
below the
below that
shoulder?
delt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Right below my boulders.
And then just have him go sleeve up there.
Okay, pull your sleeve up. Okay, oh, yeah,
And then what I have him do
You should
too,
see
Mike,
the
when you're
nice
doing.
arm.
You know, oh my goodness. What I have them do when I'm done with that upper right or upper left side, I just have them spin.
Okay, and
Just
so,
so
I don't
you,
walk around.
yeah,
them.
just so it's more efficient. It's easier for them to turn around than it is for you to.
13 on the left.
Good.
Spin.
Let's go
So-
CMs here.
What? Oh, you want to go centimeters?
Yeah,
Sorry.
on this one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's good. Just look at the 13 and. Alright, good.
Oh,
Practice is good too. I mean, whatever.
Yeah. So I guess 33 centimeters.
Cool. And Mike, when you get Michael Andrew, when you get, this is wild.
Right, I know.
I'm Mike. He's Mikey.
Mikey.
That works.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
take
good. When you get good at this, this is good to be bouncing back and forth for now. But when you get like comfortable with this, what I usually do is I'll bang out the whole upper extremity, and then I'll bang out the whole lower extremity.
We got 34 on the right.
It's probably to be expected with the dominant.
Yeah,
arm.
no doubt.
Yeah.
And then you can just go.
We got forearm now.
Yep. And then you can.
Yeah, you could have done. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to spin.
Yeah. So what I do is I'll usually go upper forearm, wrist, spin, upper forearm, wrist.
Okay.
And then same thing with the leg.
Left upper forearm, we've got 28 centimeters.
And that's the medius part.
Hold on.
I think you
I think we'll go a little bit higher, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 29 centimeters.
Perfect.
And you do right above.
Yeah, right above that styloid.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And what I like to do on that one, you see the flat of his arm, his forearm there?
Yeah.
Put that on the flat of the forearm. That's going to give you a better data point, and it's going to sit nicer on the forearm there.
So we've got 17 and 3/4
Perfect.
centimeters. Can we spin for me?
Yes, sir.
We got the right forearm. We've got 30 centimeters. And we have 18 on the right wrist.
Let me hammer those out just to make
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
we're on the
just
same page. Yep. How you face that way? All right,
Yeah,
push that
definitely
way.
would be fine.
Yes, sir.
Anything you want to double check?
Yeah, we might as well
Just
do
to-
just to.
Especially with these new measurements, you know, I want to make sure I'm doing it. in the right-
Exactly. Yep.
What'd you get in that upper arm?
Let's see here. Could you go arm out just a smidge there? Thanks. 33.5.
Okay.
What'd you get?
33.
Cool.
Half a centimeter is not much, but.
Well, and it
is-
could be
is
different
something.
location too.
Right, right.
So you know, if
Yeah.
we're seeing the same, I got 28.5.
I got 29.
Good.
So as long as we're in that same-ish region,
Yep.
just because it could be, yeah, big.
Different locations. 18.
Yeah,
Left.
1775.
Okay. Go that way for me. Thank you. Interesting. I got 33 here.
Okay. I might have been. Yeah. Okay. I got 34 on that one.
Yeah. 29.5.
30.
$18.5.
I got 18 on that one.
Okay.
So the only one that was really a full centimeter was that upper arm on the right. You want to change that to just 33? And
Let me make sure I got this good.
actually cruising pretty nicely through this. Feels
Yeah,
good.
no doubt. Let's see. Let me check this upper again. Yeah, 33.25. What'd you get again?
34.
Where'd you go? Were you on his tricep? Were you like big time on?
Do you
the
remember how it felt on that one? I was up in his pit. I was up.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
You might have hit
I might
on
have
the
hit his
delt.
delt a little
There you
bit,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. So change that one. Let's go 33.25 on that one.
Okay. I want to buy an apple just so I can
Yeah.
do the double tap. That's the only thing that
When I get a new one, I'll give you this one, dude.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go with that.
Okay, the upper thigh.
Cool.
And so this one, I'm gonna get up in there a little bit, just so.
yeah.
And this one, you kind of just hug it in there.
Yeah.
Right?
and you want to be flat. Right. So you want to think like
that.
Yeah, level, exactly, parallel with the
Are we
ground.
doing inches again?
Centimeters.
Centimeters still. 62.5. Lower thigh, and that's just
3 finger lengths above the top of the patella.
that's good.
Nice, dude. Oh, drop.
Yeah, I'll move it.
And then once again, yeah. So Mike, what I like to do is Mikey. What I like to do is lock it in, pull it up a little bit higher, so that you have room to wiggle down, and then tighten that thing up. Let me show you. Give you a lead on this here. So what I'll do is I'll wrap it. I'll start up top here. I'll get it pretty tight right out the gate. Find my 3. And then have it tight. And
So
just,
it doesn't move a lot.
Yep, and then bring it down, and then I'm there.
43 1/4.
Yep.
43, 42 3/4.
Yeah, that feels. Just making sure it's level.
But you
Call
get
it
through
40.
some of the swelling too, is what you know.
42.5 maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Whoopsie. Too much wiggling.
Yeah, I would maybe reduce the wiggle factor there. Just let it be, and then use your other hand. So get it tight. He's probably got a little more of a drop off here because of the girth. Because of what?
The swelling, is that what you're saying?
No, because he's got more muscle tone there, so
Oh,
it's
that's
gonna
right.
drop off quicker. Like he's got more muscle going on there. Yeah, what's that?
I'm getting about 44.5.
Woo!
What did we get on that last one?
42.5.
Okay.
2 centimeter difference.
Yeah.
That's big, dude.
What did we get?
Our tolerance is about 0.5 centimeters. That's when we're like ignoring it.
Yeah.
So now we
2
get that.
is.
I see
is
just something there with the thigh real quick.
Nice, dude. Good. Yep.
How come you have this?
58. Wow.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. You want to double check?
Yeah. We did. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna be a smart ass.
Do it.
I was gonna say
Talk
that,
about
that you got a geocentric model, which has been proven false. The heliocentric model right there is not true. It's actually a flat Earth, by the way. We've been lied to.
We actually live in a dome.
Just like.
What'd you get on that, guys? You got 61.5 on that one?
Yeah.
Dude, I had the fucking AC cranking in my barbershop
Yeah.
yesterday, dude.
It was hot,
It was
wasn't
hot.
it?
Yeah. I mean, you were
62.
there the night before, and it was like muggy in there.
Dude, yeah,
Like,
62. Yeah, you're ballpark.
I'm maybe not getting the wiggle factor, the tightness of it a little, you know.
Yeah,
maybe
it's-
get it a little tighter.
Yeah, what I like to do is I'll get it, like I'll just do that quad again, but I'll get it like, I mean, you can see I'm like here, I tighten it up, and then I can like let it be, it's
Yeah.
that tight, and then I'll go here, and then I don't really like that, I just kind of like do that.
Okay.
With the breathing, you kind of want to, I just kind of press and then do this, and it'll like, it etch its way in.
Yeah, I've noticed it on
Yeah.
like some of the other
Yeah.
ones, but like when you get the clothing in the way,
Yeah,
sometimes it doesn't want to
it
move
gets straight.
as
And
well.
the bunch factor, I mean, there's going to be a 0.5 difference just based on bunch factor and
So
stuff.
the calf, you choose the medius part again,
Yep,
kind of mid, and
100%.
then right above the malleolus for the
100%.
ankle.
Yep, perfect.
Just the
belly of the calf thing.
Yep. Did you have to go to school for any of this, Mike?
So it's a course. It's not like schooling. I mean, I guess you'd prefer to go to like, you know, do your kinesiology degree. Really, that would help a lot. But I learned through Jazz taught me all the anatomy I needed to know. 39. And so yeah, I mean, you can. This is stuff you can learn on. But the course, yeah, I had to go get it certified for the MSS, do a course, and do all that.
Cool, man. Good for you.
It's kind of interesting, man. Like going through kines, they teach you a lot about like the anatomy, physiology, like the book stuff, but they're really, really bad at teaching you how to like have a business or like do this practically.
And that's what this course.
Yeah, there's like not a lot of practical shit.
Yeah,
so and then make sure that's on the side.
It's most schooling.
On the side like this?
Exactly. Yep. So yeah, there are some things where like, what'd you get there?
23 and a half.
23.5. Yeah, there are some things like about it that are really good, but then also there are some like things where you establish some really bad habits and they teach you some stuff that isn't actually like effective for
38 and a quarter.
that's calf.
Calf.
38.25. Damn, dude, your whole right leg is just smoked.
25 and a half at the ankle.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Check that other one again,
I'll check
dude.
the other one
That's
again.
that's
What did I
that's
get?
1.5. And Mikey, you see where the smallest part of the ankle is up top a little higher?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be off that bone.
Off this bump.
Yeah, you want to be like not on bone at all, so up higher. Yeah, there you go. Yep. And then check the other one again.
I will.
Cool.
Okay, I'm getting 23 and I guess you'd call it 3/4.
Okay.
Spin one time for me quick. And I do see a little swelling down here. That's
I was wondering, yeah.
yeah, 24 and a quarter.
Yeah. Okay.
There's swelling in my leg down there.
And down there near
You said
ankle.
24.25. Yep.
Yeah.
24.
So that's a lot better. And I did change the spot. I found
Solid.
Yeah.
That's
I was a little lower. I was a little lower on the.
Yeah, that's still. I mean, 0.5 centimeters for an ankle is.
Yeah, there's
is
definitely
it's swollen.
swelling
Yeah, there's
through that
something
whole
crazy.
right leg.
Okay. Well, so what's interesting is.
Through the lower extremity.
Yeah. So atrophy.
At the
Atrophy
top.
calf.
Mhm.
Atrophy quad. Atrophy high quad and hip, and then swelling at the ankle.
Weird.
It's interesting. Okay.
And then
Cool.
can you just sit there?
Yeah, so we're checking for edema, a little lower.
Like down in
Perfect. And then no, you had it. You were on the spot. That. Yep. And then just poke.
No edema.
Hold on. So poke, hold for 5 seconds. Give him a little poke, like more. Let off. Rub it.
Yeah, I'm like, what are you talking about?
So poke, hold, 5 seconds. Let off. And then go
Oh,
like
you're
that.
trying to feel for like an indentation.
Pitted. Right. We're looking for pitted edema. I didn't feel anything.
That one's tender over there.
Yeah, I didn't feel anything,
Very
but
cool. And this is another one of those things we're looking at that contributes to allostatic load, is that edema. So with pitted edema, we're looking at like systemic inflammation, swelling, circulatory issues. Those could all be contributing factors to that overall stress in your system. You're good to go. So that's great.
cool. Now we're doing posture.
Yeah, so we're gonna postural assessments.
So we got this cool fun zone over here.
Agreed. Agreed. Postural zone.
So we're gonna start with you. Center over this and face the wall.
Mike,
Face
you,
Around and face
you have
the
your phone?
Oh,
she's
on
using it?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We'll just break this video up into 2 videos here.
And I'll try to be quick. I'm gonna take pictures of every time you turn.
So
what
what
I
I
do with
yeah,
that.
I'll do it with the what I would.
And let us know, like, if your back starts acting up or you need a seat or something, just let us know. You can take a
Alright.
seat for a second, because this you're gonna be standing there for a minute.
Yeah, and what I would do is show him what to do first.
So instead of just telling him like I did, to show him.
Yeah. So you want to show him. It's just easier to show him. So go stand over there and show him the 4 directions so that it kind of primes him up for it.
So we'll start right here. We're gonna start, like I said, and then we'll do.
That way you're not showing him like,
Right.
yeah.
And then the next one we're gonna do with your ankle bones directly centered over this, each way.
Yeah, perfect.
And then we're gonna we'll take pictures of all those and take notes of what we see. And we'll build a model.
Do you want to build a snowman?
So you start at the top here?
I like to start at the bottom.
the bottom?
Yeah. And then I just start going, so you'll check the arch first.
Of his knee? Is that what you're saying?
No.
No,
So
the ankle.
yeah. So you'll look at that pronation supination system. So so you can look at it from here, and then also you want to go and run your finger under the foot, on the arch, and you'll feel.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch you for a second. Is it okay?
Yeah.
So it feels fine. So you're looking like.
So you'll feel like if it's a built arch
Yeah.
compared to a collapsed arch, you won't be able to run your finger under it as well.
Right.
So what I do is I kind of go here. I'll show you here.
Yeah.
So
I
I'm just getting this.
felt what I just want to see what you say.
Oh, cool. What did you feel?
It felt a little collapse, but it like
Which one?
on the right.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. So what I would write there is, we'll do relatives, right? This is all relative, obviously. So we're gonna say, supination left, pronation right, and the comparative felt like it felt 2-ish to me.
On both of them.
Yeah, I would just go 2. Because that thing isn't completely smashed out, but there definitely is some noticeable.
There is a little bit of
It's there.
Okay. Cool.
Mike, do you need any water, man, or anything?
No.
Oh, you got yours here. Okay, cool.
Brought my water.
Perfect. Popliteal crease.
Yeah.
Cool. So you'll just you'll go. So there's this crease zone here,
Right. Yep.
and then what I do is I just go down, find it, down, find it.
Level.
This is much lower than this one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a 2. That's a 2, 1, 2. Close to. I might do like a double bubble on the 1, 2.
Okay.
And then, and then I would circle left, and then right an arrow up, and then,
it's higher.
and then right down, just to make sure we're talking the same. Yep, perfect, dude. Cool.
And I only circled the left because that's what we saw.
Yeah, exactly. The high. I mean, you could, whatever.
We don't know which one is
Yeah.
Right.
I could redo these and make them a little bit more clear.
And then thoracic lateral flexion.
Yeah, so I'd stay. Let me get this camera out of the way. Yep.
And so we're looking for if he's
Laterally flexed. So what do you see here? Let me get out your way.
looks pretty. Maybe left a little bit. Yeah.
Definitely.
Collapse a little bit left.
Yep. So that's.
It's pretty
I mean, that's definitely a 2.
significant.
Yeah, I mean, I could see, and the way I kind of go about this 1, 2, 3 thing is if I can like look at him, and I'm like, oh yeah, then I'm like, okay, that's a 2. And if I'm like, oh shit,
Yeah.
then it's a 1.
1. And
And then if I'm like,
you have to really look,
yeah,
it's a 3.
like,
I like that.
yeah.
So like an oh shit 1, 2 is like a
Oh yeah,
noticeable,
there it is. And
3
then 3
is
is like,
am I seeing something?
right.
Okay. All right, I like that.
Ready to talk about this shit out loud, like.
Rotation.
How does Jazz's brain work when he stares at somebody? Oh fuck!
Yeah.
He's fucked.
Find the top of your.
Mike is crazy, dude. So like, the easiest way for us to video these things is
You're
doing.
so tight on this
It's
left
sensitive
side.
to
Dude.
do that. It's
Yeah,
funny.
I'm trying to find his
What I do is I just cup it like this, and then you can kind of feel where his orientation is.
Yeah.
So like I'll just go like this.
Okay.
Let me show you. I'll just do this.
I feel like he's right.
And
a
I
little bit. Like
kind of set it right here. Oh, thanks, dude.
basket it. Yeah. Let's see. That's what I was trying to find. Was the hip button. That wasn't
So, oh, are you doing hip hike
That's
right
what I
now?
was
Oh, I
doing.
thought you were doing pelvic
Yeah.
rotation. Oh yeah, so it's here.
Oh yeah.
And that's right. So this is that like I'm like I give it maybe like a right. Does the right look a teeny higher to you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hold on, let's see.
Yeah.
I didn't really find it out.
There you go.
Yeah, teeny.
So it's a
higher.
3, right? We're
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah.
So the right. 3.
And then did you get the pelvic rotation?
I when I felt it, I almost felt like he was like that a little
Okay.
bit.
Let me
Like-
check that again. Does that feel natural?
No,
Does that feel horrible?
no.
I feel like it gets stiffer going left. Does that feel looser
Yeah, a little bit.
compared to that?
Yeah.
It feels like he's a 3 right.
3 right. So
Try-
what is that? So he's PVA
Right 3. Check that again just to make sure that's what you're feeling.
Okay.
Just want to make sure a little bit.
Yeah.
You feel like it's
Like
kind of
that-
sticky going
Yeah.
left.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
His orientation's slightly right.
Okay. Yeah.
But it's pretty minimal.
It's very minimal, but
But there's
and it
something.
probably goes away when he lays down and you know
Find
we'll
out,
find
yeah.
out. Yeah. Torso translated. And so we're not looking for the lateral flexion.
No,
we're
we're
looking for
like, yeah, got it. Yep, spot on.
and I don't see anything. So
Perfect.
You just leave it blank if you don't
Tick
see
'em.
anything. Oh, tick them.
Yep. Just so you show that you did look at
Just
it.
basically line them out.
Yep.
These are the ones that confused me a little bit.
Shoulder?
The shoulder, the
Yep.
scapula stuff.
Yep. So we're looking from retraction. We're looking from center of the spine to the border, medial border of the scapula.
Right. It
Boom,
doesn't.
boom. So I like to go here. I'll kind of find the inferior angle, go up. He's got some meat on here, so you kind of gotta. There, and then I'm like, where's this thing? There. So there's a lot of tension on this right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
It's my clipper arm.
Yep. No, nothing.
Yeah, I
Good.
do. Yeah. Definitely.
Make a note that there's just a ton of tissue tension on that right side.
Okay.
I just write like tissue tension right.
Were we looking at retraction right there? Or just
Yep. Retraction, protraction.
Retraction.
So it's even. So I would just take it.
Both of them. Like
Yep.
that.
Yep. And then yeah, just write like tissue tension right. You can write it anywhere.
Okay.
It's kind of nice having this like open zone there.
Yeah.
Yep. Cool. And then.
Cool. And then like the depression and elevation.
Yep. So then I step back again just to look at that grid line. hop in.
That right side a little bit higher, just because I feel like it's the tilt that it
Yeah.
is.
No, you're spot on. So
So I'd say that's like a
3-2,
yeah.
maybe a circle-y
Circle.
3-2 because it's there, but it's. And you can always go here too, Mikey.
There's your feel.
So he's like on the line for me here,
And
and
then
he's like here.
yeah.
So yeah, this is three lands for
Yeah,
sure.
I'm seeing that too.
Okay, right, 3. And so we're not. What do we look for depression? We're not looking for depression. It's more.
Oh, it's relative,
So
right? Yeah,
so
so
right-
so
We
you
could
would
say
circle.
left,
You would.
like that.
Just
because-
Yep, and then just circle 3s on both of those. Yep, perfect.
All right, cool.
Body, torso, lean. So you'll look at head orientation. So yes, you go behind him again,
Behind him again.
and then
It's funny thing.
and then you'll look at the center line and where his head's orienting or lining up on that center line.
Yeah, he looks centered on the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stacked. Yep.
So no torso line.
No.
And then the occipital head tilt is we're looking for. Stand natural.
We
See
can't
how he-
really see the occiput. You mind if I pop your hat off? Or go ahead, go for it.
So it looks pretty low. Are we looking at like maybe the ears here?
Yeah. Ears, and then that's a good place. I'm right behind you. And then also like this here.
Okay. It looks level to me.
Okay, let me get behind
It looks slightly like. Okay. I can't tell if it's his body lean or.
Yeah, so he's here and he's kind of doing this
Okay.
versus that. So his cap is offsetting his lean of his spine
I see it
to
now.
keep his head oriented on
I see
horizon
it,
line.
okay.
Yeah. So I'd give that a cap side bend right 3. Yeah, that right. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
And then-
perfect, dude.
and-
Perfect.
And would I have him take a step back?
Yep, 2 big steps back, and then we'll do scoliosis check.
I'm just gonna have you. So how do you explain him to do
Yeah,
this?
so I just demo it. I'll say, hey, I'm gonna have you fold like this, and then come back up. Perfect, and then come on back up. And then what I do is I get to the right of them, just thinking about like if I'm here
Yeah.
versus
yeah.
here. It's just nice to not be like behind
Behind
somebody when
them.
they bend over.
Alright, can you do that motion again, bend over?
So he hinges kind of interesting, right? He doesn't segment
doesn't
very well.
Segment very well.
So it might just
Deep
be
down here.
it might just be like he doesn't know what I'm asking kind of thing. So I'll show him
Show
again.
him again.
And what I want you to do, instead of like pushing your butt back and doing like a deadlift, yeah, think about just folding.
Folding
Okay.
that
Your
and
spine
stomach,
down.
Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice.
Feel straight.
And then back up, and then follow it back up. Yep.
Yeah, felt
Cool.
felt fine.
How'd that feel to you? Good. Okay.
Felt some other things, but not scoliosis.
Okay. And then one more time. I'll just kind of check it. Go a little
Yeah,
slower.
yeah, see if
And then back up. Yeah. I mean, it feels straight, but there's
feels
some
straight, but there's
fucking
that. Yeah,
like
it's like a bulge or
yeah,
like
there's a bunch of kind of displaced vertebrae there.
definitely
Okay.
felt that. It was yeah, but
Yeah.
it was straight. It wasn't. How do you mark that on here? I mean, there's
Yeah.
gonna be.
I'm gonna have you do it one more time. So we're going right. Cool, and then back up. It's like there's like a teeny S curve
At
at the
top.
T-spine, going right a bit, and then it kind of drops in and levels, is what I'm feeling there. Yeah.
One more time, please.
You feel that like teeny
Just
jump, right?
Teeny.
Yeah. But I'll make
Yeah.
a note on the vertebrae
Okay.
kind of bump in there. So yeah, I just kind of like note it like this. Oops.
Nice to see some translation on stuff.
Kind of one of those.
But that could be because, offsetting that side
Yep.
bit too.
For sure. And then I'll just make a note like.
Is that where he's at?
Yeah, I just felt a lot of bindiness in that QL region there. So.
Okay.
Okay, cool, man. That's the first position.
First position.
And then we'll do facing towards us. And then once again, I start at the bottom, tibial internal rotation. So we're gonna get down there, look at that tibial tuberosity, which is that whole bumpy zone. Go down, feel, yep, up. Feel that bump down.
Yeah, right there. Right here.
Yep. And just check where those are orienting, like where they're pointing.
So okay, I see where they're pointing. This one's more straight. This one's internal a little
Okay,
bit.
perfect. So we got right tibial internal 2.
Yep.
I'll get them. I'll just keep
Perfect.
rattling this stuff off to you. And then external neutral. Knee valgus varus. So then you'll go on the lateral side of the legs. Rub your hands at the knee and feel if there's dip or dive or
A little dip in there.
on both.
Yeah, they dip in.
Go hands back further towards the posture zone, and then go flat hand and push in a little bit more. There you go.
Yeah, a little dip.
So does it feel like it's the girth of the calf or the dive of the knee?
That's a good question.
Yep.
I would like to say, from what I'm seeing, is a slight dive of the knee. I mean, he does have nice calves.
Yeah.
What
Let me check that.
My fucking Ninja Turtle calves, bro.
do you think?
So
it may just
I'll-
be me overthinking.
Yeah,
a little
so
bit
I'll show
too.
you what a valgus looks like. Dive this knee in. Like dive in like this. Bend your knee and dive it. Yeah, you mind if I hop on here?
Okay. Yeah.
You'll
no.
see that
Yeah.
pretty apparently.
Okay, so then it's just
Like,
like
yeah,
the
if you-
girth of his muscles.
Like
are
if you
making it
do
kind
that,
of
you
dip.
can feel the calf here, dude. Boom. It feels like dive because of the
Yeah.
meat
Okay.
versus
okay.
yeah. And then this would be varus.
Yeah.
Do this one. So that's varus,
Yeah, that's how I am. Like,
and then valgus.
valgus.
like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Knock knee, valgus.
Yep. Yep.
Bow leg, varus.
Yep.
Okay.
So
So, yeah,
they
so I'd
pretty
say pretty neutral.
yeah, I'd say so too. Yeah. Okay, arm position, pronation, supination. So he's what hand orientation is he? So supinated would be palms facing
Palms down.
forward.
Yeah. Supinated this, pronated that.
Yeah.
So he's pronated.
Yep, and that's
Fully pronated.
yep. So we'll go. That's a pronated, like pretty pronated.
Pretty
there.
pronated.
Yeah. So we'll go
Damn near.
pronated 1,
Yeah.
pronated 1.
And then when you're talking about the supination,
Yeah, like if he was standing like
it's
this,
like this. Yeah.
which people,
Oh,
it's pretty.
do people
pretty
actually
uncomfortable.
stand
Yeah,
like
I've
that?
seen people stand like that.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's like praying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Arm position, just relax them. Abduction, adduction. Abduction, adduction. So is there more gap on one side than the other?
Kind of just.
I just look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even
No,
know.
I don't. Slight. I'd say a three.
Yep.
Left abducted.
Yep.
Abducted. Sorry.
Left abducted, 2, 3. It's pretty. That feels pretty quick to see it though.
Yeah. You
I mean, there's some space there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd say 3, dude. You're right.
can not like major.
No. Cool. And then shoulder height. So we're looking down the barrel at the shoulders again. You're gonna look in relation to the line on the posture zone.
I'm still seeing that same thing, right? Just a slight right 3.
Right 3.
Elevated.
So we take a look at that.
Slightly.
Yeah, 2-3. 2-3 zone there. And then you'll check clavicle height too. So you'll go up to him and you'll follow the collarbones out. So you'll start at the SC joint attachment collarbone,
Okay.
clavicle.
Yep. Starting here.
And then you'll work your way out on the top of the collarbone. And then is it following that same trend, right high, left low?
Right, high, left. Yeah.
And then kind of, yep, there you go. And then just stop at the end there, and then look at your hands, where they are in relation to the posture zone.
They look pretty even to me. That slight right, like I said, maybe a little bit, but
Okay.
very, very, very minimal.
Right, high, left low 3. Let me check that real quick. Ooh,
You notice something different?
no, you're right, dude. There's almost nothing there.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So that's kind of interesting. His shoulder drop is more apparent than the collarbone drop.
Mm-hmm. Does that say it's more
Scapular,
Okay.
right?
So
It's more.
back.
It's more like
Yeah.
versus this whole thing coming down. That is kind of interesting. So I think you're right, Mike. I don't think there is any collarbone discrepancy there.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, because it's really hard to see. You kind of do a dive.
that's fine. Here we got. Yeah, we can do that. Where are you? Got it.
Got it.
You're doing great, dude.
Yeah. You're almost to the part where you get to lay down.
Yeah. Okay. That's just something I'm interested in there. That's kind of
Yeah.
an interesting
Yeah,
thing.
that's
Yep.
something to look at for sure.
Cool. No, just stand straight down the barrel. So make sure your feet are where you want them to be, equal distance apart. Cool. Let me tell you what
I'm seeing.
it's pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah. Slight left, huh?
Right? Isn't that crazy? I mean, yes, left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I knew. Yeah.
Yeah. So this, I see this fairly regularly, that without gridline orientation, their perception of center of mass changes.
Really.
And so the gridline orientation helps his ocular system line up neutral.
That's when he was turned.
Yeah, but when he doesn't have a gridline orientation and he's just got a bunch of shit that he's staring at, his brain actually reverts to a different center of mass.
Right.
So what's interesting is, like, with this grid, when you're looking at it, your brain can go,
Yeah, I was pinpointing like on these
Uh-huh.
on these 4 red
when,
dots.
when you don't have that, you're actually like this.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a trip. So your ocular system is helping you orient, but when you have your body to orient around how you're loading yourself, all fucking bets are off. It's just kind of like this
Yeah.
thing. So, but then as far as head position goes, I'm seeing maybe a left 3 cervical,
Yeah.
maybe.
Very slightly.
Like,
Yeah.
like he might be like a little bit here.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing too.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I don't really see any bending happening.
No, there's no
Okay.
bending happening.
Cool. Okay. And then we'll do a side view. So we'll face this way.
Face the door first.
Yep. Lining the malleolus up. or the ankle bone?
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Okay. So we'll look at rotation of the spine now. So you're gonna see, and this is kind of the thing where you like, it's almost like question mark. Like I'm not sure yet what we're gonna see until we see the other side.
Right.
But you kind
For
of,
what I'm seeing right
yes.
now, I'm seeing a slight right rotation because you see what I'm saying?
I like it. So
I thought it too,
what I do there is write question mark 2, and then we'll find out as we go
That's
there.
when he gets
Yep.
the other way.
Looking
Okay.
at terminal knee extension, so you'll go hand behind the knee, and then have him straighten his knee into your hand.
Straighten.
And then I just ask how that feel.
How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay.
Cool. Next.
In my hand. Okay. How'd that feel?
This one's a lot weaker from the knee surgery.
A lot weaker. I felt the strain. We were
twitch,
able to
yeah.
get there.
Twitchy,
It was twitchy. Yeah. It was like once he locked it out, it wanted to.
but he had
He
it,
had
huh?
it. He was able
Okay.
to do
It's
it.
like nerves firing off. Like it's hard to just hold it
Gotcha.
locked in.
I'd say he's in a very neutral position, more extended actually.
Straighten your knees.
He's
That's
almost-
extended. Bend your knees. Flex.
Whoa, dude! I
Holy
cracked
cow! Was that
Nice,
That
dude.
was my right knee.
Wow.
Rehab.
Yeah.
You've
You're
been
fixed.
fixed. Have fun, dude. Chiroed and then straighten it up. Yeah. So he's
Pretty neutral. I
yeah
guess,
neutral to extended. I agree.
Yeah.
So we'll kind of do that thing,
Yeah.
and then I mean you can I don't know. This is at this point it's just like we're talking about those three.
Yeah.
Okay, so PSIS level. So you're gonna do that like under thing there, and then the top thing here. So it'll look like this.
Okay. Yeah.
Here's-
For tilt.
yeah.
For tilt.
Yep. So here's the bottom of the ASIS.
Really tender on that side.
Fine.
And then here, so this is, yeah, let you.
I mean, slight anterior tilt.
Teeny.
Yeah.
He's flat.
He's pretty flat. Which
So-
is really good.
No,
No, it's not good?
We want.
You want it to,
Yeah,
right?
we're looking. With the expected tilt is about 1.5 inches.
Okay. So that's
So
normal.
he's flat.
Yeah,
and I'm
he's
gonna
really
give that a
flat.
flat 1-2 there. That's
Yeah, that's
actually yep.
Okay.
And then we'll go spine. So we're gonna run the hand on the spine.
Lordosis, kyphosis, lordosis. Doesn't seem excessive at all. Except maybe in here he's a little excessive with that.
And then this, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So we're going here. Are you cozy where you're at right now?
Mm-hmm.
So what is what is a normal on
You want me to
this?
show you what we would expect? Do you mind if I mold you a little bit?
Okay. Yep.
And then tuck your chin. That's actually
That's-
what we're looking
wow,
for.
okay.
And then flatten your low back a little bit.
Wow.
Okay, rest.
Yeah.
Ha! Crazy, right?
Yeah,
So
I see what you're saying.
excessive,
Excessive.
limited. So he's here, here, and there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
let's
that's I'd say that's definitely in the ballpark of 2s.
Yeah. He doesn't have a lot for him.
Yeah.
Pin forward on that.
Yep.
And this is the tipping and the winging. This is one
Yep.
like so.
Yep.
I know it. Yeah.
So check this out. Come behind me here.
Wow. Okay.
Well, right.
Yeah.
I got a bad posterior tilt.
Look at this, dude. Neutral.
Jesus. So that's considered major tipping then?
Yeah, that's a 1. That's a tip 1. And you can feel if you put your finger here. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And then check this out. Stay here. Really give you a feel on it. And I'll do this, dude, just to make sure I'm not hallucinating. You know, rest your hand.
Okay.
And then I'll drop him. He's fine. He's safe. The older person, I might not do it like this, but
Wow. So that's
Right.
major tipping. What's winging? That's out.
I rarely see winging, but what you can find with winging is there's like a giant.
So
Like,
it's
you know, like they
it's
have
like pulled out.
Yeah, the shoulder blade is like
Okay.
off the body.
So that is a major tilt. Okay.
Yeah, so that's a 1.
Okay.
That's a tip 1.
Sick.
Sick, dude. And then head position.
Yeah. A 1.
And it's so head position.
So he's flexed. He's well.
So that's the lordosis, right? That's the
Right.
limited lordosis
Yeah.
in the neck.
Okay.
And then head position.
Okay. So you're looking for like this.
Yep. So what's he doing in relation to his neck?
Chin it up.
Capillary extended.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's what we're looking for.
Yep. So I'll write coming from cap,
Okay.
extended, 1,
Cool.
body lean.
I don't.
So what you're looking for is the plumb bob
Yeah.
on his ear,
On his ear. Okay. So then yeah, I'd call that a 1. Then.
flexed.
1 flexed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely. Nice, dude.
Cool.
So then this is kind of the thing where you ask the question. You're like, where is this like
Coming.
flexed thing coming from?
Yeah.
Like his ankles look pretty good, knees look pretty good. Like this stuff is all fairly stacked, and then his head's hammered forward. So it's
There's
like
a lot of in the T spine,
Yeah.
C spine
yeah,
area.
exactly. It's a question. It's like, I don't know, maybe he has limited dorsiflexion, so he's like offsetting with lumbar extension, and then the kyphosis has to offset that, and then the cervical spine's following that. But from what I'm seeing, just like blatantly, it looks like it's coming from his cervical, where he's forward.
Where he's forward.
You'll
yeah.
see something. You'll see something like sometimes like this, where they're like
And that's from the hips.
exactly right,
Yeah.
or you'll see something like this,
Okay. Jeez.
and that's coming from
Down
the ankles, right?
yeah.
If they're like crazy leaning like that,
Wow.
or
yeah.
you'll see this, which is like T-spine.
Mm-hmm.
So his is kind of like a T-spine cervical thing happening there.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
I definitely see that.
Yep. So I'll write like T, spine, and cervical, and there we go.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Then we'll go other direction,
Let's flip around. Face the desk.
and then we'll just bang through the same.
Yeah, we're almost done with this.
Yep.
So then we start with.
This part's pretty tedious.
Yeah, it's all good.
This is like my, I don't know, like it's good information, but it's also like, for me, the most boring part of this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because it's just how you're orienting yourself. It's not like what you're mechanically doing,
He's
but
definitely.
it is on board.
He's definitely right, rotated.
Cool. Nice, dude.
Do we just do this again, even though we saw him do it?
Yep.
On the other one.
Yep.
We've extended my hand. Oh yeah.
Same twitch.
He almost couldn't even relax.
I was scared to know that my knee popped.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you to do that again. Do it again. Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah. I mean, he got it, but yeah, it's like you can see there's a little mental blockage on that one.
I was scared.
Cool. Knee position.
New position.
Yeah, he's wanting to start.
He's flexing
Yeah.
that one now, but I think it's just flexing that right. Might just be due to
Yeah.
load and he's getting tired.
Okay. I remember ram into the bottom of that thing.
Yeah.
So I just start down here. There it is. You feel that button? And get under it. Like get down and in and under it. Right there. Yep.
A little more tilt on this side.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, I guess I'd call out a 2 on this right side, anterior.
So we're talking like that's more normal, right?
Yeah.
So we'll just circle normal there. So
Yeah.
he's got a flat left and a normal right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that got pain in the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
A lot of the stuff. This too is like it shit's adding up for what you're
Yeah.
telling us. So
yeah.
it's like.
Yeah.
And then pretty much same
Same
here.
with
Eh,
all this.
It actually feels a little more normal down there. Feel that. It's not so hammer-backed,
So yeah.
right? That kyphosis feels similar.
Yeah. Kyphosis is similar to lordosis is less on
I
that
would-
left side.
I would
It might
agree.
just be because of his rotation, maybe, you think?
Yeah. This is why they are different. This is why we do them on both sides. 'Cause
Yeah.
this thing, like if he's here, check this out. If he's like right rotated or something weird's going on,
And that,
there could
that's
be
more extended over here than it is over there.
which we should see. So that's why I'm kind of questioning the right rotation component.
Have you guys heard of functional patterns?
Yeah, I actually am going through that course right now.
Oh, I didn't. That's cool.
Yeah, functional patterns is interesting
Where are you taking that course?
on computer.
Nice.
Yeah.
On that computer.
I like that right there. I'm questioning this rotation.
This right
now.
rotation
I don't know if he's right rotated.
Because I mean, okay. So what? It may just be a protraction retraction.
Yeah,
thing?
it actually.
Because now that I'm looking at this front side, it doesn't look like he's rotated, but back here it does. So it could
Yeah.
be like, yeah, maybe a protraction, retraction thing. I actually see what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean-
from the front it doesn't look like it, but if you look at his scapula,
Which is not what we're looking
Which
at,
is
right?
not what
So
we're looking
yeah,
at,
so
yeah.
you mind if I move you?
go for it.
Left rotated.
Yeah.
You don't want to rotate it right. Right
Yeah,
rotated.
no, he's not rotated. It's
Right.
seeing something.
Yeah,
else.
scaps. So let's tick those.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You go.
Okay. Yeah, that
Okay.
makes
Cool.
makes more sense.
And then we had that lordosis feels more limited, excessive, and we'll call that excessive, maybe the 2 zone again. That's even, yeah, check that tip.
And you go from
Inferior angle of the scap to the AC joint.
so right up here.
Yeah, kind of this zone here.
Major tipping.
Major. Okay. Cervical lordosis.
It actually looks a little
Oh, excuse me, shit.
better right now, doesn't it?
This angle, dude.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Head position, cap.
Yeah,
same
cap
thing.
roll. The head position cap and then the body line is same coming from the T spine.
Cool.
Cool. All right. Take a break.
Yeah. Food.
Relax.
Jerky.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No,
Water.
I got.
Jerky.
I'm gonna get it. I'll take a jerky. Actually, that's. Well, I don't need it. That's Corey if she wants something.
Actually, I'll use the restroom though.
Perfect. Perfect.
You might want to throw shoes on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. doing here. Okay. That lines up.
Love you, man. Yeah, totally.
Wicked. Mate? Fresh mate? You want a sip? Sippy?
I'm good. No, actually, I had the coffee and I was fucking getting really zinging on those fucking zins.
You're getting
dude.
zins?
Yeah, I did. Well, it's two zin.
Did you double up?
I always at about 45
Hey,
minutes to an hour, I'll flip the other one but leave the other one in, and I think I did it too soon. Like,
A little double trouble?
yeah, I was getting in there.
Oh man.
I was like, oh no.
Uh-oh. You didn't get the hiccups, that's good.
I never do.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
people get the hiccups from those. I never do.
Every once in a while I'll
That
get
shit
popped.
tears me up.
Like,
Those ends.
they just...
Like if they'll buzz. I get such a buzz,
Yeah.
dude.
I've definitely become a little desensitized to him at this point in my
Yeah.
life.
Danny said he met with your dad.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get to meet him, dude.
Yeah. He was sad. I said we'll set up some golf.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we're still working posture right now. The next thing you're gonna do, you pop your shoes off again.
Sorry.
Lay it on the table. You can lay it whichever way you want. We're gonna get postural assessment on the table, and then
On my back?
on your back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we gotta do SARS.
And then we're gonna do SARS control-based testing, and then range of motion testing. So we got probably another hour
Okay.
if you got it.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
I'm meeting chick Tess for lunch.
What time?
This around noon.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be. You still want to come see the spot, dude?
I do.
Hell yeah,
So
nice.
even
Are we
if
going
it's
over there
like
after this?
All right, yeah.
Too.
All right,
Even
dope.
if it's like
Since they
12:30,
started.
Yeah.
it's
Oh, dude, we'll be done. We'll be done by 11:30 for sure.
Can
cruise-
we
we'll cruise
move
through
that
this.
fan?
Yes,
Or-
dude.
I'm getting cold.
Yeah, it was.
I
It,
don't have as many layers on as you.
Yep.
Well, we can cruise through this and leave all the range of motion stuff for next time, or
No.
We're trying to get through.
Oh
this
no,
right
no,
now.
we're getting it done.
Cool. Just cook them.
Yeah, we're getting it done. Oh, you got my computer, dude. Alright, sweet. Okay, cool. So we're gonna start. We're gonna continue on. Yeah, we can just pick through this. So feet first. How are they looking?
I noticed the right seems more neutral. This one seems plantar flex more.
Check. What I like to do is go like that. Kind of see how it sits.
Get it off the table.
Yeah, see how it sits.
They're both kind of plantar flex a little bit.
Yep, I agree. We'll go plantar flex 2.
Yeah.
Take dorsal flexion. Good. Okay, and then rotation of the hips.
Looks so.
Yep.
You would call this rotation of the hips?
So
or-
both of them are externally rotated.
Yeah.
Then one is more than the other.
Yeah. No. One is not more than the other. Is what you're saying? Or one is more than.
One is more than the other. So you can
This
kinda-
one slightly.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll go hip external rotation, right and left. We'll say right is a 1, left is a 3. Okay, elbows, neutral.
Neutral.
So tick flexed, knees. What you do with the knees, you'll run under it.
Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They're both pretty neutral. When you
So
see
want
a
it to be
flex knee,
flat on the.
yeah, when you see a flex knee, you'll find space under it.
Mm-hmm.
Hip hike, you'll go on here and kind of find that
On both
height.
sides?
Yep, and so I go hands there, look straight over the top. See if you see anything there.
I see right hike. Yeah, I have 2, called it 2 because
Okay.
I noticed it.
And then go to the other side and check it again, because your head orientation is going to dictate it a little bit too. And if you see the same thing, then we're good.
I want to say that looks more neutral from this side.
Okay, go check the other side again. Yeah, this is what happens is like, I'll see something, I'll be like, oh no, that's actually not real. My head's all out of whack looking at it.
I'd say it's neutral.
Okay, I'll check it too, just to be
Yeah.
sure.
And if you feel like when he comes and does his and he's touching on a different place, let me know, because I want to figure out and
on the right spot.
on the right spot or not.
Yeah, that's pretty neutral.
I felt like he was like slightly higher.
You slightly higher.
Yeah.
So I'm on the top.
You're on the top.
On this one,
And I
yep.
was on the
Maybe on the buttons again.
buttons
Yep.
again. Yeah, that's exactly where I was.
Okay, cool. Check. So
So you're to the top of the spine then?
top of the
Iliac.
iliac
Yeah,
spine
crest.
or crest, yeah. Arms abducted, adducted is so you'll go back down there again.
Looks, I guess, right now, right looks slightly more abducted. They're both abducted, but that one looks more, doesn't it?
Smidge.
Just a smidge.
Yeah,
It might
three.
just be how he's laying, but that's what I noticed right now.
Yep. So left abducted. 3. There's no adduction going on there. Cool. And then you'll get behind him.
Just kind of,
And then what I do is I'll do like 2 or 3 fingers sliding under the table, like this, Mike.
like this?
Yeah, and then get down, kind of crouch position there, and then you'll be able, yeah, right. And then you can kind of see one of them's gonna ram into the shoulder, and the other one isn't, or they might
See, this one seems
more protracted.
protracted, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. See how you're hitting sooner
right
there,
here. Yeah,
and
I'm
later
in
there.
Yeah.
So is that looking like a 2?
I'd call that a 2, protracted,
Okay, so right protracted 2, left protracted 3, because they're both
They're both
protracted.
protracted, yeah. So we can see
Yep.
that from.
And then we'll look over the top, shoulder depression, elevation. So you'll line up the AC joint, and then you'll kind of run it in and see where it lines up.
What do you see? It seems neutral to me.
Yep, if you don't see it, you don't see it, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
not overthinking it. Because I feel like that one's easy to go offline a little
Yeah.
bit.
This might be like a little high.
I kind of thought that at the beginning,
Yeah.
but then I was like, yeah, it wasn't.
Yep.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
So that's kind of 3 land.
Yeah, where
Left.
it's just barely.
Left 3. Right. 3 in relation. And then clavicle, same thing. So you run that collarbone out to the AC joint and see what they do. Yep. Same.
Yeah.
So slight high left or
Slight high.
or same like they're
So it's slight. It's going high to low.
okay. So we'll go same thing here. Left elevated 3, right depressed 3. Then we'll look at the head position. I kind of like to do like a little thing there. Something's happening there, right?
These little head tilt there.
So that's more like capital orientation.
Yeah,
So
with the, it almost looks like he's
rotated.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like capitally rotated. So it's not even. So he might be right lateral and then left rotated.
That's what I'm seeing. I'm
Yep.
seeing a little right lateral.
Right lateral and left rotated. And if it's not on here, you just write it down. I mean.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you look here from the side view. He is capitally.
Extended.
Yep, exactly. And then he is cervically.
Flexed.
Yep, got it. That's a pretty big flex.
That is
Do
huge.
you want a pillow under your head, or do you feel good where you're at?
I feel fine.
Okay, perfect. So we'll do. I mean, that's pretty big. We'll go 1 there.
Yeah.
And then no, I didn't see any lateral flexion of the neck. Did you see anything there?
I didn't know.
Okay, and I didn't see
I
any.
noticed it all in the capital.
Yeah, I didn't see any rotation either. Of his neck.
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool. And then the last one there is lateral flexion of the spine. So what's his spine doing?
It looks like it's flat, laying flat.
Side bend wise.
Oh, side bend wise. It looks pretty even to me from here.
Yeah.
I don't really see
Let
much
me
of
take
a
a look at
side
top
bend
here.
from up here. I
see, we need to work that diaphragm though. Do you see? I don't really
I'm not
see.
seeing much.
I don't
Okay.
see much.
No. Okay, cool. And then we'll look at rib cage. So we'll check rib cage height.
So you check from the top up here, or?
So you're looking from the bottom actually. So we're going here. I'm going like this. Same thing with the pelvis.
So the right's.
I'll do this here. And I'll do one more because I'm kind of seeing it bounce. And it's just how the rib cage is laying.
Yeah.
I'm not really seeing much there.
I mean, right. I can feel like this right is slightly elevated.
Higher or more flared?
Higher.
Okay, let me check it again.
But it may just be.
I can feel that there. Check it over here.
It's a hard one. I mean, like you said, don't overthink it. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Go back and forth one more time. If you're feeling it, I'll write it down. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're both.
Slight, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're checking for flared or compressed. So his rib cage is definitely
Flared more on this
Flared.
side. I noticed that already.
flared more over
I,
here.
I think so. Don't you feel it? I feel. Maybe I'm feeling it wrong.
No.
I feel like it's way a little more flare on this side, right?
Yep. Yep. Go flared right, and then neutral left. And then we'll check PVA, approximation. You can check that too.
Neutral.
Pretty neutral, yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to see this one more time.
Could be slight left.
Yeah, I was
very
feeling
slight.
that also. We'll go 3 left. And then we'll do leg length one more time. So we'll grab.
On the.
Yeah. So same thing from inferior aspect, ASIS, medium malleolus.
Can you mind if I pull your pants down
Yeah.
And remember, ram up
a little?
into it. You really shouldn't have to pull anything. Let me show you here, dude. Like, you can just get here, and probably the more professional way to do it would be to pull up. Yeah.
What?
I told you it's extra, dude.
Oh.
I don't want to overcharge you for this shit. And then you can just work your way up, and then I mean, you can feel that you're right there.
Yeah.
Let me give you your thumb here. That.
Ow.
Fucking run away.
And so what you want to do is you want to put this
Underneath it.
up into it. Like pretend that's your thumb right there.
Okay.
Jesus.
Temporary pain, dude. There you go.
Got a good old 30 whopping 8.
38?
Yeah.
Cool. We're not going to be able to calculate allostatic load. We don't have the health history questionnaire.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Sides tendy. Tendy, chicken tendy. Looking good, 38.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay. So let's just go through. We'll go through the red allostatic or the red range of motion assessments,
Okay.
and then that's a good starting point. We don't need to overdo this thing. So
They'll give us some.
yeah, I mean it'll give us plenty of good data. Cool.
So we'll run the SARS real quick.
So we have completed the postural assessment. Congratulations.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's fascinating, dude.
Yeah. So the next thing we're moving into is control-based testing and range of motion assessments. So I'll just give them the spiel, but this is what you'll want to do at the end of this. So what we're going to be moving into is an assessment called the SARS assessment, and it stands for System Action Reaction Stability Assessment. So we're basically looking at how you move out into positions and then respond to force being applied to your system. And so we're looking at how you control your limbs and then also how you anchor and support and stabilize your other parts of your body. And so this is almost like a global diagnostic on how your system tolerates and manages force being implemented or put into your body or put on your body.
Yeah.
This test is obviously 2 humans testing your body. So discourse is definitely welcomed. At the end of each one of these tests, we're going to say, how did that feel? And you can give a good, high quality, shitty, pain, felt kind of weird. Like, we want to talk about every single one of these. You'll notice with everything that we do, when we do something to your body, we always ask, how did that feel?
Okay.
Because this isn't about what we think we see, it's about what we think we see and about how you experience it. And primarily it is about how you experience what's going on in your body. And so you're kind of the, you're the baseline test here. So your subjective reporting is the most important part of this whole thing.
Okay.
So dialogue is definitely welcomed. With the SARS assessment, there's 7 assessments that we do. They're hierarchically more neurologically, neuromuscularly taxing on your system, so they get a little more challenging each one of these. If we get a bilateral test that is not good, or we call it low quality versus high quality. So if it's a low quality output test, if we get both that are low quality, we'll stop this part of the assessment and then go to the range of motion assessment. Cool.
Okay.
This is something that we'll do pretty regularly, like almost every session we'll be doing this, and it kind of gives a global snapshot of how your body is doing that day.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like this constant check-in of what's going on in your system every single day.
Okay.
It also helps us like see where did we clear this or that.
Are we moving in the right direction or is shit getting worse, basically?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah. Anything else? Yeah. So so what I typically do is demonstrate on the bicep because it's an easy thing, unless they have an injury there. But I'm gonna go arms down. So the way this goes is it's a test where I pull, you pull, and we kind of see what happens.
Okay.
The cadence I have is I'm gonna pull you towards me, you're gonna stay towards you, ready, go, boom.
Okay.
And it's very consistent. I keep the same cadence every single time. Ready, go, test. Ready, go, and I test it. Okay.
Okay.
So keep your arm in this position. I'm gonna pull you towards me, you're staying towards you, ready, go.
Perfect.
There it is. Ready.
We call that
go.
high quality.
Ready, go. Okay, it's good. How'd that feel?
Awesome.
Yeah, so super easy, right?
Yeah.
That was like, your brain wasn't thinking about it. There was no weird stuff that happened. Straightforward, right?
Yeah.
So we would deem that, like you said, high quality. The first one on this SARS assessment that we're doing is at the hip joint. So we're gonna be bringing your leg out into a position and pushing you and seeing what happens here. Cool?
Yes, sir.
Sounds good. So,
Start with that leg.
yep.
Yep.
All right. So we are going to touch steps like Josh said. So I'm gonna put me in here. Bring your leg out, straight out and onto the table. Perfect. I want you to try to hold your leg here. I'm gonna push you back towards Jazz. Ready, go. I'm gonna do it one more time. Ready, go. See good?
How'd it feel?
How'd it feel? Sorry. How'd that one feel?
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
All right,
Good.
perfect. All right.
Every time, dude.
Bring it back in. Yeah.
Like
how'd it feel?
on the actual assessment, like when you're getting like the full certification,
Yeah.
if you don't ask that, you get points taken off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I would do the same thing over here. Bring his leg out.
And then this is his knee,
This is the polar.
right?
Yeah,
So you're gonna
I'm gonna be nice and gentle.
it's gonna be like, what does he do? What do we do?
Right. Yeah. If you feel anything crazy, let me know. And,
Yeah.
But yeah, try to hold it here. I'm gonna push you back towards the door.
Okay.
Ready? Go. How'd that feel?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
You got a little more?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more time and give you a little more force. Okay,
Okay.
barely anything. Ready, go. It's there.
Okay.
He has it, but
Okay.
I'm scared honestly.
That's good. No,
Push too
that's good. At this point, that's where you want to be.
hard. Yeah.
Bring your leg out to the left. Maintain this position. Ready, go. Cool. How'd that feel? Solid?
Not bad.
Same here. Ready, go. Yeah, actually feels better on that right side.
Right.
Keep it left. Ready, go.
I mean, he has it there. But...
Yeah, they're okay. There's some like pelvic comp, but that feels like we're good there.
Okay.
Cool.
Are we noting too where he puts his hands?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, dude. That's a good catch, man.
Yeah.
So you're
Well, I was gonna ask for a pillow since we're done like assessing because
Yeah.
I did like start feeling a strain on my neck.
Yep.
So I did, that's why I put my hand
Perfect.
like this. But is that wrong to have my hands?
No.
No, it's just we're trying to.
we're observing
Your
your body,
positional
dude.
comfortable. Yeah, wherever you're
This
comfortable
is-
positionally is like helps us too.
That's a big observation, like with the hands. So your neck likes to be here.
Yeah.
So this is the thing, like when you get on a table, your head wants to be here and gravity's doing this.
Yeah, and so I'm starting to feel that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's taking this stuff notes like this, and it helps us. So in the future, we know like you need to get a pillow on the table, and that'll help your system relax and be able
Yeah.
to do other
Everything.
things. Yeah.
Interesting. That's it?
That's perfect, dude.
He's like, I want a big old leafy pillow. He wants to go to sleep.
That's weird. No, I'm just kidding.
Does that feel good?
Yeah,
That
that
pillow?
was so good.
Yeah, good.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so left, pelvic, shift, right. Cool.
Cool.
Okay. All right.
How do you? So this one, I'm gonna have you bring your leg up and out.
So you go. The cues I like to give are straight leg, rotate in,
Okay.
lift up.
That's right. Yeah, I was gonna do. That's what I
Yeah.
was like. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this one, straight leg. I need you to rotate your foot in, and then bring your leg up and out. Perfect.
And then I bring them back down,
back down.
just to give
Just
them a
to, like,
sense of it, because this is a very
I'm gonna
novel
test you from up
experience.
there, and that's where we're gonna be. So
Yeah, perfect.
okay. Okay. So you just kind of showed them that.
Yeah, with
Bring-
this one, just because it's
It's a weird one.
no one ever does this.
Yeah, yeah.
It's totally novel. Yep.
Okay. So rotate your foot in, bring it up and out. I need you to hold this so I can push you back down to the table. Ready? Go. Oh, that was low.
Low quality.
Yeah. Okay. Let's try it one more time. Internal. Yep. Ready? Go. I don't have that.
Okay. And track it. Straight leg, lift up and out. Ready, go. Done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Low quality. So that's a low quality test.
For me,
Yes.
like I couldn't hang.
Correct.
Yeah. Like so
Yeah.
you.
I felt like some discomfort right
Cool.
here.
Yeah. So how did that feel? Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
anytime.
I know. Well, I was.
What's that?
I
No,
didn't
no,
ask
you-
right away.
Bro,
I fucked up.
you need
How
to
did
ask
that
me how I
feel?
feel.
Yeah. The fuck, dude. No.
So he did feel that in his.
Was it like crampy or strainy?
Both.
Okay.
Okay. Which makes sense.
And I'll just write the muscle zone as TFL, tensor fascial latte region there.
Yep.
Okay. And then
Do
just
the same
be
thing.
nice and
This one,
delicate over
take it
here.
in. How's that?
And I'd guide him.
That's pretty good. I can already feel a tightness right here.
Okay.
Okay. Bring it up and out. Would you bring it back down again too on this
For
one?
sure. Yeah.
Okay. So feel all right?
It's okay.
You can get there.
Yep.
All right, let's try it. Bring it up and out. Hold this position. Ready? Go. No way.
Okay.
I barely even put any force on it.
Go straight leg. Yep. Lift up and out. Ready. Go.
How'd that one feel?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're done. Okay.
And so that one we would call the bilateral low quality.
Yeah.
And so now we stop the SARS
We keep moving.
and keep moving on with the other
And
stuff.
so the goal is to get through. I mean, this is a very, very good indicator of allostatic load. The more you can clear this stuff out, the more bolstered your system is. And so this is kind of one of those factors that we're going, yeah, this dude's getting better. Like he's getting more stable. He's understanding how to positionally stabilize in these areas.
Nice.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this is a good representation of how your body is building out stability.
Okay.
Yep. So that's one of our goals, is to just bang all 7 of these out. Like when people work with me for a while, they get on the table and it's just like done.
Good
Get
to
out
go.
of
All
here.
right, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. No
So, but I mean,
squishiness.
it's good though. Now we have lots of stuff to work with you. So I mean, that gives us lots to do.
Cool.
So now, I mean, now we're done with the SARS part. Because we'll call it there. We'll
Okay.
move on to some range of motion stuff,
Okay.
which is
And it's still on the table.
it'll still be on the table. You can
Yeah.
get up and stretch, do whatever you need. But
Okay.
Okay.
um,
So you'll explain to him pre-range of motion,
yeah.
pre-range of motion assessment. And you good, dude?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna stay on your back. You're chilling.
Just lay on your back.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
So yeah, we do the pre-range of motion assessment. This is where we
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Different range of motion assessment.
how would you explain it? So we're gonna
Yeah.
ask you to do different positional.
So we have 2 different sections of the range of motion assessment. We have this thing we call pre-ROM, or pre-range of motion assessments. And essentially these pre-range of motion assessments are giving us indicators on whether connecting joints are going to skew data on full range of motion assessment. So for example, like if we're looking at a motion like this, right?
Yeah.
And you aren't able to straighten your elbow fully, and I'm going straight elbow, bring your arm out, and you're like, but it's actually because your elbow can't straighten. That could actually skew the data when we're assessing it in the shoulder.
Okay.
So what we're looking at with this pre-range of motion is the connecting joints, the elbow, how your knee is moving, how your tibia is moving, so that we can then have reliable connecting joints to understand how the big gross motor output movements look.
Okay.
Basically. Just one thing, the reason we're doing this on a table, which I know you're like, let's pop up and do some stuff. The reason we do it on a table is to take as much gravity out of the picture.
Okay.
So essentially the idea is, like, if we're doing this standing, your body's having to navigate so many different variables.
Yeah.
So the reduction of variables on the table allows us to pinpoint specific locations of mechanical breakdown.
Got
That's
it.
the idea with that.
And once we get you up off the table, we might notice some other stuff too.
For
which
sure.
is definitely what happens all the time.
Okay. So cervical extension, thoracic extension. So we already know he doesn't want to do that.
that.
We can let him try though. So I'm gonna pull this out.
Yeah.
Try and go chest up, chin up.
Like what?
Chest up, chin up. How's that feel?
Not. I'm feeling some tightness in my middle of my back.
That's probably a good thing, right?
Yeah,
That's actually
right,
where
it's
we
a
want
good
him to work
stretch.
that. This might be a good exercise to set him up with downstream.
Okay.
So tight, mid, back, but he can do it, which is good. I'm gonna start that, train it.
I feel like I have a kink in my neck from sleeping funny last night.
Okay.
And then about a week ago, doing like a lat exercise where you're pulling the cable on the
Yeah.
cable machine, you know, I was throughout like my back in between my shoulder blades, like
Okay.
the first time ever. So I'm actually like still kind of like recovering from that.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
that's where a little bit of my resistance is coming from.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Jump
Knee
up high.
extension. Yep. Exactly. So straight.
Can you straighten your leg?
All good.
Good. This one. Oh, hold on. One more time. Relax. Go. Ahead. Yeah, we got it.
Good.
Yeah.
Check. Okay, straight leg hip flexion. So you'll go hand under that lumbar spine region, under that low back. Yep. And then you're looking for if he goes into a tilt. So when he raises his leg, you're looking for if he does this tucky thing. Yep.
Just straight leg, lift in the air. Okay.
So that's about where that tilt comes in, right?
Yeah.
Maybe have him go again.
Go again. Okay. I don't feel a tilt, but
Yeah.
I think it
Okay.
feels fine. You got it. So let's do this thing. Straight leg. Yeah, he's got it.
How'd those look?
Yeah, look good.
Check.
Look like
get the same range of
Go
motion.
left. There. Okay.
Okay.
Here you go. There.
Same.
Yeah. This SI joint is dropping out a little bit more. I can feel it like
Okay.
kind of like
Yeah.
settling.
Yeah,
But-
I felt that.
Yep. But
What do you call that, man?
I'll just make a note. Right SI drop with hip flexion. But it's similar as far as range goes, so let's keep going there. Just bend. Yes, you just have him bend his knee.
Yeah. Bend your knee 90 degrees if you can.
Yeah,
Is
I
that
don't even
more?
say that. I just say bend your knee and
Just
see what
bend your
they
knee,
do.
see what they
yeah.
can do.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
great.
cool, perfect. Can you do the other one? Ooh,
So
how's
he's-
that feel?
A little tighter, but
tighter.
it's awesome that I
I
can
mean,
do
you
that.
can do it, yeah.
So he's got it, but the right is sluggish.
Yes.
Okay. Tibial rotation. So you have him bend his knee to 90.
Bend your knee to 90, please.
Yeah, and I'll kind of
In the air,
come
right?
back down. Nope. So
No, just like that.
yeah, so I'll kind of once I see him do the bend, then I kind of
Then
get
you
up
know,
in it.
Okay.
So bend his knee, and then I stop him here with my hand, foot off the gas, point the foot right. It rotated, good. Point it left. It rotated.
Okay.
How'd that feel?
Fine.
Okay, perfect.
Cool. Alright.
Go do that side, yeah.
Do it over here.
And so I go
Yeah,
hook
okay.
under.
Hook under here.
Yep.
And stop it there. Or a little more.
Actually, do I hook under? No, I go like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were-
I start them like this. I go boom,
Boom.
and then they go and I stop them.
Okay.
Like that, yeah.
Alright, so go ahead and bring your knee to a 90. Boom. Foot off the gas.
Nice.
Internally rotate. Can you, come back to neutral, please? Internally rotate.
So he's not
He's
doing
not
that with
doing
his
it on this
knee,
one at
right?
all.
Yep, nice.
Yeah, and then go other way, external, out.
He's
There
got
we go.
that.
He's got
So
that.
he's got
no
no-
internal.
No tibial internal rotation
On
on
the
that right. Okay.
From like protecting the injury.
It could be
Could be,
protection, or it could be that there's just it's a mechanical issue. Like your brain's like
Not
it's
connected.
not connected with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Can you bring
Which
your arm?
is protection in a sense. Good.
Good. Other way.
Yeah. Good. Oh, elbow flexion. Fine. Perfect. And then we'll do.
Oh, you do it up, right?
Yeah,
So,
you can start it bent, and then so I
right.
just have them go here. Yeah, exactly. Palms there, and then palms the other way.
Perfect.
How those feel?
Awesome.
Almost looks like this one doesn't have as much.
Right. Nice catch, dude.
Yeah.
So supination left.
You can get there, but naturally you don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't want to go there.
Good catch, dude. So, okay, abduction. So you'll give him that guidance. So here, right here, and then slide your arm out to the side this way. Far as you know, right.
As far as you
And
want
then
to
back
go.
in. How'd that feel?
Good.
Go again. It's like that.
Okay.
Go for it.
Yeah. Slide your arm out. Are you holding from his wrist?
Yeah, I'm just making sure. So I'm not really grabbing it. I'm just making sure he doesn't do any ER/IR. And I kind of get your body out of the way, Mike,
Yeah.
so that he can do his thing. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Cool.
So this side.